and welcome to the Lore Maidens. You have tuned in for episode 5 of our wonderful stream here. We are a group of Scottish role players who are all ladies, with one dude who's usually here but is sadly not with us today. Sad times. We're missing our grumpy dwarven gunslinger. But yeah, I am your DM. I am Hamalu on the internet, but I go by Emma because it's my real name. And I'll let my players introduce themselves.
Hello, Michelle. Twitter is powerful_glitch. I play Bashra, the Lizard Folk Ranger. Cheers.
Hello, I'm Lame Jane. I play Ember, the Fire Genasi Hex Witch, and my Twitter handle is lame_Jane.
Hi, I am Hannah, go by Horror Show Hannah on the interwebs generally. I play Skip, the Goliath Barbarian, who is kind of the supervisor to the group, but nobody cares about it. He doesn't care about, well, he cares. No one else cares.
That should be his slogan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it basically is.
Skip cares, no one else does.
Pretty much. I should also say that I'm vaguely playing Eric today.
Yeah.
Andrew's character.
We're going to have him
here.
present.
But we'll see how that pans out.
Yeah.
Because my take on it is slightly more slapstick than his.
Yeah.
But he's not here to
love
defend himself, so.
I know.
Which
Hopefully
reminds me, I should get his sparkly dice out.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Cool. Well, as has become our tradition, I will have you guys roll your d20, see who gets the lowest. You'll be recapping.
Oh dear. Looks like it's my time to shine.
I don't know, I haven't rolled yet. Okay, hang on.
I'm excited.
I think it
If
might
roll
be.
for Eric too. Yeah. All right.
Okay. So, Michelle, what'd you get?
17.
Awesome. Jane, what'd you get?
2.
Hannah, what'd you get?
An impressive 15. Thank you,
Shit. Okay.
Majestic. Excellent. Take it away.
All right then. Good job. I looked over my notes earlier. So,
Definitely.
last week we went on a trip down to Bexley to deliver some magical items, or so we believe, to a magical shop. The lady's name I cannot remember.
Harry Keening.
Harry, I had that written down. Oh, magic shop,
Didn't even
floating
need to read
disc.
it.
Yeah, Harriet Keening, magic shop with a floating disc outside. We give her a big chest, and in return, she gave us 2 rings, 1 necklace, and 1 goggles for night vision. First night was fine. Second night, so as we were walking through the beautiful seaside town of Bexley, we were followed by someone with dark clothing. I tried to tell the guys by sending them a message and tried to make it sly, but Skip, being Skip, decided to turn around and just look the person dead in the eye. Well, kind of. So Eric and I approached him in an alleyway with my burning hands.
I bet you did.
And tried being a little bit intimidating, but Ember, not that intimidating when she started speaking. He told us that to meet him down at the dock in a warehouse. The people he washed up on shore, the people he was with were wrongfully killed, so he wanted to get revenge, but he was also undead, so he thought that, spoiler alert, he thought that for him to pass on into the afterlife kind of thing, he had to get his revenge. So he sent us on our way, as he sat by watching, to get his wife and this other dude.
Her evil fancy man.
Yeah. I want to say Mustachius Davenport. Who was that?
Matthias.
Yes.
Matthias.
Okay, well,
Mustachius.
I can't. Mustachius of Mustachius Davenport.
Yes.
He was in a small shack. We just started firing. We tried to set a trap, didn't really work. They were a bit like, why are you setting fire to our shack? But yeah. And we ended up killing them. Half-elf lady, which was his ex-wife, because she fell in love with this other dude. I don't even know. I'm just making that up. And I decided. So after we killed him, I returned to Harriet Keenan. No, that's not him. The other dude. What the hell is his name?
Janosch
Matthias
Poa.
Davenport was the guy.
Oh, my bad. I thought that was the
Poa was the
That was
other
the
guy.
exact mistake that I made last week.
Truthful trouble. Oh, I have that written. I can't spell for shit, so I can't even read. Okay, anyways. Went back to Mr. Davenport, and he was no longer there, so I said to him I would put his ashes into the sea, and I attempted to do that also. And yeah, that's where we ended up.
That was the most concise, fluid thing I've
Some of the
ever
ashes
heard.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. It was so smooth. So smooth.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Yeah, if anyone out there got my reference with Janosch Poa, then A+. If you don't know who I'm talking about, I'm going to leave you for he's my little subtle reference to my childhood. But yeah, so you did indeed also got attacked by goblins. Who then realized when you guys were basically just whack-a-moling them.
Mm-hmm.
And whilst in the town of Bex, they were encountered by someone who was undead but not evil, as you could tell, and you helped him get his revenge and pass on. You now find yourselves in the evening. The sun is mostly set, so you've got that kind of beautiful dark purpley orange going on in the sky, and you have the town of Bexley with you. So night is yours as you stroll down the beach towards the town. Very beautiful.
I've got my cloak on and I'm swishing.
Yeah, it's billowing slightly
really
in the
just
wind.
feeling myself in this flattering lighting.
Feeling your own.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So sorry, did you say that we need to return kind of ASAP or no?
You hadn't really been given a deadline for returning.
Okay.
So it was up to yourselves. Obviously you have Marbeth doing research or making contact with people for you,
true.
but you're not sure how long that'll take. So other than that, nothing is pressing.
Well,
I know.
to the pub, shall we?
I think we should go on another boat tour.
Oh,
yeah.
Can you imagine?
A nighttime boat tour.
Oh, with those like plankton
Twilight
that light
boat
up. Oh,
yeah.
I want it real bad. No. I think we should go to the pub, guys.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
so you've been here before.
Mm-hmm.
You've been here a couple times for work, and once was when you came down here for the festival of Umberley, and enjoyed in all of the festivities and bunting and novelty hats that could be had.
Skip's like regretting not having his hat with him. He's like, oh, I don't have my hat with me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I've got an elaborate tricorn hat with like fancy plumes, and it's wonderful.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Big ostrich feather, so it looked like waves cascading out of the hat. It was very beautiful. But yeah, so you know that there are a couple of inns and a seaside dive bar. With this being a port town, it's common, as Skip would know.
Am I right in thinking there was a singing contest that happened here? In the dive bar, I believe?
There was not so much an official singing contest, but people were being invited to sing and sing their best sea shanties and what have you as part of the festival.
Because I don't think I did that in the end.
Yeah.
No.
You guys stuck with your ring game and some pieing.
I mean, that goes without saying.
Yeah.
Which one?
So it depends whether you want the warm, bustling commotion of a seaside dive bar, or if you want a more elegant stay.
Dive bar. Yeah, I want to go there, please.
All right.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Oh, like, Eric's here too, damn. I'll grab the guys and just walk them in that direction because I know where it is.
No worries.
Just
I
my arms
follow.
like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guide them into the town. You've probably been here more than the others in your life prior to being with the Evangard and being with these guys in particular. So you know where you're going. You find the welcoming hustle and bustle noise of the broken oar, which suitably has an actual broken oar hanging above the door. It definitely looks like it's seen better days. Yeah, so you hear merriment, drinking going on, and just general happiness.
Were you saying that Bayshore wasn't coming with us?
No, yeah, I follow.
Cool.
She's following.
That makes Skip happy.
I'm gonna go and put on our favorite. Yeah. Tavern music.
I love this music. I forgot about it.
Yeah. I always forget it exists, and then when I hear it again, it just gets me in the mood for some boogieing. So yeah, you step in. It's warm. It's got that kind of humid warmth of a place where the night is maybe cooler now because you're definitely getting into autumn. And with lots and lots of bodies that are crammed in here, you've got that kind of like humid warmth.
I feel like it would be like sticky and tacky, you know, like you don't really want to touch anything.
A little bit, yeah, and
Sticky
that kind of the thing that
carpets.
you get with the salty air as well, because it's right next to the sea.
Yeah.
So, but it's nice. There's something comforting if you're into that sort of thing. I imagine if someone really doesn't like overcrowded spaces or noise or too much booze, maybe this is the place for you. But,
I mean, I feel like Skip would be 100% into it, but Hannah maybe less so, you know?
Yeah.
Gotta find that divide somewhere.
Yes.
And here it is.
Indeed. So yeah, there is happiness going on. Some people drinking. There's a couple people who are playing. You're not quite sure if you'd call them bards. They know what they're doing and they're playing their musical instruments, but they're not playing to the crowds. It's just general background music right now. So yeah, seems nice. The bar isn't too busy. It's where the pub is busy, but the bar doesn't look overcrowded. Nobody's bar propping right now. So.
Rad.
Queuing in.
Can I like find the most interesting thing in the room and then just go watch that?
Okay. Roll perception for me.
20 not natural. 16 plus
Hey. So it's up to you with what she would find most interesting. There are a couple over by the musicians who seem to be dancing together in interesting ways. There are a pair of tabaxi who are playing dice with each other. Depends how often you've seen tabaxi. They're quite rare in this particular continent. And there's a guy who has a parrot on his shoulder. Which would she find most interesting?
Oh, it's also interesting. It's just an overload.
Yeah, places. It's got a good atmosphere to it.
Probably the parrot.
Okay. You're gonna go over. You can tell every now and again when he's talking to people, it chimes in. Not necessarily that it can fully speak, but it knows certain mimicry. So it's saying words and.
That's the noise it makes.
Yeah, exactly that.
Love it.
All right, so you wandered over and you're just going to sit and rather uncomfortably stare at this parrot.
Quite close.
Not the man,
quite
just
close
the
as well.
parrot. Yeah. You're perhaps curious to see a bird like that in this neck of the woods. You've encountered back in your home of Maria because it's a tropical jungle. Do you get a lot of really colourful, interesting birds there? Not so much here on Rumark. It's definitely more of a temperate climate. So you're like, what is it doing here? So she's all distracted. What are the other two doing? Technically, other three.
I seem to recall encountering this parrot last time. However, it's just kind of a passing. Oh, it's that parrot again. Hey, cool.
Hey, it's that guy with the parrot.
I mean, I'm less interested in the guy and more so the parrot, but I mean, I guess he's there too. Yeah. Skip would like to go and get a fruity cocktail.
Oh, fruity beverage.
A fruity
All right.
beverage. Hoping that there is such a thing to be had. Failing that, just a wee ale, maybe a glass of wine. Guys, what do you want to drink? My treat first after job well done.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Skip. An ale, I guess?
Super decisive. Well done.
I don't know,
you.
because I don't really drink, so I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll just have that.
Oh, that's true.
Ale? Question mark.
Yeah.
Mead. Okay.
Mm.
Bayshore, do you want anything? I can ask about chocolate drink, but I don't know if they'll have any. Okay.
You're just like,
yeah.
you're
Okay.
sure?
You do you, buddy.
Yeah.
You do you. And I assume Eric will want some kind of... I'll ask him. Eric, what do you want? Okay, cool. Get it for you, buddy.
This is great.
Yeah.
Can we just do this always?
They've
Like,
had a long day. They've had a long day, and expecting them to make decisions and know what they want is just food. All right, so you head up to the bar. You maybe encountered the people who worked here before. The owner is Morgan Gorin, who is a human. Once was a sailor, and took a couple injuries and stuff. So
Narrow to the knee.
hobbles a bit. Yeah. So now runs this pub, and then there's Celise, who's the barmaid. So yeah, you walk up, familiar of this kind of tavern, so that they'll do ales and the occasional wine, and they do tend to sell rums and elven flower, which is kind of what this world's like a gin. Yeah. So you can
Okay.
get what you want in this bar.
I'm down with that. And it's evening, right? It's kind of it's the same day from the end of our last episode.
Yeah. You're looking at about 9 o'clock now. I
Alright.
guess.
The night is young.
Yeah.
I go up to the bar and be like, "Evening, fellers. I'm gonna speak to Morgan if I can. I believe."
Okay. Sure. So Morgan will come over and be like, "All right."
I'm like, "Oh shit, this is a kind of tough, manly man, huh? Gonna have to act like a tough, manly man."
You have to do like the IT crowd football speech. You're having a laugh.
Having a laugh.
Oh,
Oh, sorry about that.
ludicrous display.
Yeah. So he's like, "What can I get you?"
I'll have an ale, please. No, I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I can't do it. Hey, so we were here for the Umberley Festival last time, and I can't really remember. I feel like you had some kind of special drinks on. Do you know about that? Do you remember? Were you working that day?
Yeah. The steam foam cocktails. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the ones.
Mhm.
Can I get 2 of those, please? Or would you do them for me? I mean, is it just a special? Go on.
Well, we usually only run it for the festival, but we can do something that's like.
Yeah, go on. Please, thank you.
So he calls over to Celise and informs her to get a couple of those. Anything else?
Can I get just an ale? We got something along those lines. Nothing fancy for this one. I point at Eric. He's like, oh yeah, him.
He's like, well, it's not fancy, but it'll do the job.
It'll do the job. And also my my friend over here, I point at Bayshore. Very, very sweet tooth. Got anything kind of non-alcoholic you could recommend? I know it's kind of a tall ask, but
Yeah, got some fruit juice, I guess.
yeah, go on.
Capri Sun.
All right. Yeah,
Just like sugar water for like a hummingbird. One of those, please.
It's one of those twist and squeeze.
Yeah, go on.
Oh,
Yeah.
Don't get me
All right,
started on
so
Capri Suns now with like resealable lids. Back in my day, they didn't fucking exist. Get out of here.
You had to commit. You had to
Yeah,
commit
right.
to your
You had to
Capri Sun,
commit.
You know?
There's no fucking around when it came to a Capri Sun.
No. Once you pop, you can't stop.
Anyway.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, he goes about his business and comes back and is just like, "Oh, that'll be 5 silver."
I give him
picks it up.
6.
And your 2 cocktails, they're not blue with their flavor. They're a bit more of a, it's like half green and then it goes into an orange color.
Alright, okay.
And he says, hopefully that'll do you.
Oh, I'm sure it'll do fine, Ball. Thank you kindly. Oh, wait. That's not how Skip
hands it
talks.
over.
Sure, thanks.
Thank you kindly.
Yeah,
yes,
no,
so
so
he,
I give him an extra
absolutely,
silver
yeah.
as a tip, so. Thank you, please.
Oh,
And I'll try and, like,
Yeah.
have you got a tray?
grateful bow of his head.
Got a tray?
Yeah. And he kind of takes out like a little wooden tray for you. Mm-hmm.
A+. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
So
and he
yeah,
goes back to bustling about, serving drinks to people.
Cool.
Mhm.
I'll go back over. I'll give Eric his boring ale.
Mm. Give him a fruity cocktail just to see what happens.
I know, I feel like I probably should have gotten one, huh? Oh well. And I'll give Beisha a drink. Like, you don't have to drink it. It's just there if you want it. I think you might like it. Some kind of fruit juice. And I'll give Ember a cocktail as well.
I love that
enjoy
you're
it.
literally just like our dad.
I'll go get the drinks. You get a seat. You get a seat. I'll get the
You
drinks.
gotta get comfy, guys.
And the cocktail, I'm like, ooh,
Yeah.
this looks fancy. Yeah.
Little like umbrella in it. Glazed cherry on a cocktail stick.
I immediately put the umbrella in my hair, and then yeah.
Skip
that's
looks
it.
on
Hi,
enviously.
Skip.
Tucks it behind his
Your
ear.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Wish I had hair.
Excellent. Yeah, and Beisha's got something that's pineapple and cocktail kind of
Okay.
drink.
Okay. What's the power up to?
See if she likes the taste. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So you've got your drinks. There's general bustle and merriment and chatting and card games and what around you. So I can get you guys to roll a perception for me.
Perception. Gladly.
Okay.
Ooh, I am enjoying my new dice.
I feel like I should be rolling my R's now on the stream just for.
No. All about the no. After all the R's rolled by Goslin, it was no.
After that, went and practiced so hard that, like, my mouth fell off.
Michelle,
I still
can
can't
you
do it.
roll your R? Roll your R's.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, there you go.
Anna fucking hates it. Look
I
her.
don't, it's not the word. No, do you know what? Not right now. We'll talk about this later.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
We'll talk about this after the stream. Don't make me turn this corner.
Funny.
Don't make me
Yeah,
stop the
yeah,
stream,
yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah. So,
Oh, I need
what
to
do
roll
we
for
get
Eric,
for
huh?
perception?
Sorry.
Yeah. What do you get, Beisha?
Beisha didn't roll because she's like, I was wanting to speak with animals with the
Distracted?
parrot.
Well,
I
get
require
get
that
these
to happen.
perceptions and then I'll see how that goes. All right. So, Ember, what you got?
It's gonna be amazing. I got an 18.
Oh, nice. And what did Skip get?
Skip got a 19.
Okay. I'll not count Eric into these perception things just because he's not here to.
Okay.
Tell
He
you
also
guys.
rolled quite well, to be fair. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So you see the average customers you would expect to see here. You can see a couple of guards that seem to be over what appears to be a jobs board, and then a guy who looks quite outlandish. Doesn't look dressed in the typical Rumark way. It's a bit more sort of like white and kind of,
Okay.
hotter climes maybe. Who is now over at the bar speaking away and seems quite perplexed. And that's generally what would be there. Why don't you
Oh,
Sorry, you broke up a wee bit there. What'd you say?
so
speaking. Oh, I don't know why I looked down at my.
oh no.
Speak again, Hammerly. Anyone?
She lost. Oh dear.
Am I back?
Yeah, either.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. The internet
technical
around these
glitches.
parts can sometimes get a little tricky with the bad weather. Okay. Am I here now properly?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So Phaedra, can you roll a charisma for me just to see where we're setting off on our encounter with this parrot?
Sure.
Yes.
And then tell me what she's saying.
What?
I got a 1.
Oh.
-1. 0.
Amazing. Amazing.
I'm leaning closer.
Okay. Yeah. What are you saying?
Where are you from? It was like, so everyone else hears.
Yeah. It just kind of stares at you like it's staring back and just says, "Why are you staring?"
Where are you from?
I'm from here. And then does like a little like boot hop on the guy's shoulder. He's giving you a sassy response.
Get sassed by a bird.
Where are you from?
Maria.
Mario.
Maria.
Mario.
Maria.
Mario. And he just kind of like watches you for a moment and then goes back to his dude, like just chilling for a bit, and then looks around at you again just to see if you're still staring. What do you want?
Are you the soft skin's pet?
Pet? No. He's my carrier. I sit on him when I can't be bothered flying.
Carrier.
He carries me.
Ah. Like Kason. And I'll turn around.
Ah!
Kason's on my back. Kason's like,
Onto his head and then on the other shoulder, like looking around the corner, like
I carry Kason.
danger rope. Danger rope. And the guy kind of, you just see the guy who's sitting with the parrot just turn around at you and just be like, "What's going on?"
I'm talking to your bird.
Uh-huh. You just kind of like, you just hear the of his wooden chair just backing off from you. He's maybe used to interesting characters in this pub, so he's not super flinching, but he seems a little uneasy by you.
Mm.
That was great. Well done.
Yeah. Doesn't know. Danger rope.
Skip is watching on from afar, being like, "Oh, what's she up to now?"
Yeah, because you can just hear her going.
That's great.
So back to the other two guys. What are you doing with your general time and what you perceive?
I'd like to think that I'm kind of admiring my drink for a wee while, and taking a little sip to begin with, and then just, oh, okay,
It tastes
Yeah.
good.
ah, I like this.
Fruity.
She's so
And-
different from fucking Sorrow. It's amazing.
Oh, I know. Yeah, and just like, and kind of getting, into the music of it all and dancing away,
Yeah.
feeling it go through into my body, but obviously me not knowing, like, this is what it feels like. I'm like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
this.
You're getting your
Into
groove
this.
on.
Mhm.
And it's fruity, so it tastes nice, but it does have that kind of like warm, burny sensation as it goes down. So it's definitely strong with alcohol.
Mhm, mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Skip's kind of got a little shimmy shake going on.
He's doing like the shoulder dance, the seated shoulder dance.
Yeah, very much so. Absolutely. Tell me, please, kind DM, with my perception check of 19, what kind of bar games do I see going on?
I knew you were gonna ask that.
There are various games of card going on, and a couple
Arm wrestling?
not that you can see.
End stream. Goodbye.
You're just like, I'm out.
I'll just have a chill night then. That's fine. It's all good. I do
All right.
carrots. I do the carrots, but
Yeah.
it's not how I roll.
Yeah, if it doesn't involve flexing muscles, you're not for it.
No, if I don't have an obscene advantage over everyone else, I'm not game. Thank you, no.
You're not in for it.
No.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys relax into having your drinks. Basher continues to have an awkward encounter with a man and his bird. Eventually the guards leave, and the man who was at the bar kind of just sits down with a
I was
drink.
going to say the man in white, right? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'd like to glance over at him and be like, what's his deal? He sounds like a sore thumb in here.
He looks, because he's definitely very tanned, very sun-kissed,
Very
and he's wearing
tanned.
like calico fabrics, if you know what I mean, like really, yeah.
Right. And my initial reaction when he said a man in white was basically Colonel Sanders from,
Yeah.
you know, the KFC. So from now on, that's how I'm going to picture him.
Okay. It's like, rather than white business suit, it's calico fabrics.
I mean,
Casual colonel.
cat. Yeah.
When he's on
exactly.
his holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
All right.
seaside.
Yeah, he's
outfit.
he's sitting down now. Seems to have relaxed slightly, but doesn't like necessarily happy. And is just drinking away to himself now.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I want to.
Sorry, just
Because I
thought
know
it was
it's
there.
Like,
Okay.
oh.
What are you thinking, Amber?
Because I'm more gutsy right now. Feeling, you know, just a little bit like, ooh, yeah. I'm gonna actually send him a wee message using my message
Okay.
spell.
All right.
That's how I roll. I'm gonna be like, oh, I was gonna say something really Scottish there, but I feel like, okay. I was like, are you all right there, pal? You all right? Like,
You're right there, pal.
are you all right there, pal? Just a voice creeping into his head. You look a bit worse for wear.
You
I
just see
remember,
him
by the way.
suddenly, you see him suddenly perk up and like, look, what the fuck? Because he has no idea where it's coming from.
Looks more disheveled than he did before.
Yeah. He's looking super paranoid.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, it's I have the red hair, and I'm with my friend Skip, and
Sounds like a blind date.
With my friend Skip, as if you should know what Skip is.
yeah.
And Skip, he's a nice guy. Eventually he does spot the red hair, however, and he's kind of giving you a rather suspicious look at the moment. What's going on?
I'd like to make friends.
Yeah.
Just
So you certainly got his attention.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
I
And
would like.
you and
sorry.
Skip, like, yeah,
No,
yeah.
you do.
He's looking at you both. Mm-hmm.
Okay. See, I was gonna go a little bit like intense creepy, but I didn't mean it to. But I think that ship has sailed now, and I was gonna buy him a drink and like have the bar person like point out who bought it, and I was gonna be like,
Oh
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
I ruined it.
it's okay, it's
But you
okay.
don't know I've done it.
The thing is,
you don't know
That's
I've
true,
done
I
that.
don't know you've done
she's
it. So I would like
Yeah.
to do that, please. I'll go up and I'll be like, can I get another round for us? And can we send one of those seafoam cocktails to the gentleman in the white over there, please?
Sure. Okay. So he kind of goes about, gives you your drinks, and then you see the silly barmaid. He goes over and hands over the drink and does the like chat, points over at you guys, chat, and then wanders off. And he's just
Skip does like a really coy little wave, like not
Yeah.
intending to be flirty in any way. It's just it's just what happens.
He definitely has a look of stranger danger on his face just now.
What is wrong with these guys?
Yeah.
I love being intensely awkward.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Because
great.
he's got one of you whispering into his head and the other one buying him a drink and he doesn't know
Yeah.
how to speak either of
Don't
those
worry,
things.
it's not drugged. It's through message.
Drink
He's
it. It's
safe,
really
honest.
good. I have one.
Oh man. I don't even care. It's fine. It's great.
Yeah.
At what point do I realize that Ember's talking to him? Can I like see that she's like, are you looking at him intensely, or are you just, what's the deal?
No.
Probably.
Well, I was kind of like think of glancing over at him, like, I wonder if he's okay. I'll send him a message.
Yeah. He's looking. You realize before the drink, like when the drink was put down on his table, you'd have seen him already looking at you guys, looking terrified.
That's how I like it.
And then the drink came. Yeah.
I'm like,
Intimidated.
Skip, did you buy him a drink? He seemed to...
Yeah, he looked really sad.
Yeah, I thought that.
We got
Poor wee
this.
soul.
Yeah. We should invite him over to join us.
Oh my god, yeah, I'll tell him. And I message him. I look like I was going to poo there. I message him. And I'm like, you should totally come over and join us for some more drinks.
We're really nice people.
You're
like stare like
we're really, really nice people. Come and sit with us. We're not crazy at all, okay?
Y'all are hilarious after like half a thing of a rum cocktail.
have an imaginary cocktail.
So you see him contemplate his situation, whether he feels safe or not, and decides, I mean, it would be awkward not to. So
can I continue to whisper in his ear? Go on, you know, you can do it. Go on. As he's coming over.
He kind of stops and is like, I don't.
Yeah, that's it.
Keep
going.
He comes over and takes a seat. Hi.
Hey, I'm Skip.
I'm Ember.
It's like, join our cult now, please.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking.
He's like,
This is Eric.
Have you accepted your Lord and Savior Umberly into your life? No,
thank you for the drink and the brain messages.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yep.
Like, Skip's like a little, well, I mean, I assume it would take quite a few more cocktails to affect the Goliath, but he feels like he's on his way to being tipsy, so he's like, fuck it, we'll just talk to him. You know, we'll get real here.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
It's like the placebo effect when you're around drunk people and you just
Yeah.
slowly start getting drunk as well, even if you're not drinking.
Yeah, like, I'm basically
yeah,
like
yeah.
a fucking bull elephant. Like, it takes a lot of cocktails to get Skip drunk.
Yeah.
But he's like, do you know what? Caution to the wind. Let's just do this. What's going on with you? What is this? What's happening? I look at him like straight in the eyes.
Yeah.
And I'm like leaning in,
suitably terrified. Yeah.
making sure
Do
he's
you
okay.
have your helmet on with it?
I don't, because I'm inside and I'm not a savage, Emma.
Okay.
Don't wear hats inside,
You're
okay?
fucking. I'm a savage. Drinking your coffee.
I've had a lot of coffee today.
He is like, well, I have been traveling. I'm a trader, if
Okay.
you will, and he seems hesitant to really go into details. So you can roll a persuasion for me.
I would like to roll a persuasion, please.
Persuasive, your intimidating, I haven't spiked your drink honest act is.
Okay. Ember, are you also rolling, or is it just me?
Can I roll for that?
Is it just me?
I'm not talking.
You can roll, and depending on how well you do, we'll skip it.
I just say because I just rolled a nat 1.
That's cheating.
It is cheating. Also,
I rolled a 22 for you. So.
Okay, so that's definitely so you'll get advantage on your charisma.
Okay.
Skip.
Oh,
Your persuasion.
hers
Yeah.
Gino's.
She's generally doing well at, like, she's not doing the talking, so her persuasiveness is aiding yours, if that makes sense.
Okay, well in that case I got 15.
Okay. I trade in exotic creatures, you see, and I have the rather unhappy situation of having got free. I was discussing with the barman if he knew of any people who could help me get it back, but he doesn't seem so keen on helping me.
Oh.
So
What
do you mean exotic creatures?
All sorts of things. I'm Neil, by the way. And he
what,
seems to
sorry?
have gone into his sales. Neil, by the
Neil.
way.
Neil. Oh,
Yeah.
very ordinary name.
Seems
Wasn't
fancy.
expecting that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Neil.
He looks exotic. His name is Neil.
Might as well just be like Gary.
I know.
Yeah.
Bob.
Neil. Alright,
Yeah.
hi Neil.
Neil.
I'm an animal lover. What do you mean exotic
Mm.
creatures? Do you treat them well, I hope?
Of
I
course.
agree.
Of course. I was bringing a large creature, I guess. I have a few others if you're interested. I sell them to those who like to train and keep creatures that are not just your average cat and dog, shall we say.
Okay, back to the creature that escaped. Tell us what it was.
What's your deal, Neil? Tell me now.
Roll another persuasion check.
I feel like my 22 should have counted for everything.
Hey, I got this much out of him.
They're 12, sorry.
Okay. It's a need to know basis. If you were interested in helping me find it, then I could perhaps fill you in on more details. But I feel it's should be kept on the quiet so it doesn't,
See,
disturb the locals.
I as Skip am torn here.
Mm.
And I tell you for why. I'm concerned that an escaped creature of this size might be dangerous to the public, and that's fair, and we should probably help from that aspect. But I'm also like, I don't really like animals in a zoo or menagerie kind of thing. So
Well, he sells them to people who want exotic animals. Like he said, where they're kept.
okay.
But yeah. What's Baisha doing, by the way? You're muted.
How did the bird react to that?
React to what?
Well, after the shouting danger.
Oh, yeah.
Happy.
Danger rope. Yeah.
Yeah.
Danger rope. Yeah. It is now hiding behind his carrier's head, apparently, afraid of your snake. And every now and again, he just peeks out, and then does the, because he'll peek out this way, but because they don't necessarily look straight on, he tilts his head. Leans out and then tilts his head. And then hides again.
So I'll be basically looking at the guy at this point, but I'll be in parrot. In
Yeah.
parrot.
Okay.
Tell me, creature of the sky, what things do you see when you fly around here?
Not very much. Hills, hills, sand. Other birds. There's some big birds.
Other birds, big birds. How big?
Big. And it just opens its wings up like it's trying to show you the size. Big. He's doing this by he'll lean out and he'll maybe say a couple of words and then lean again.
Big.
Still very much keeping himself.
I'll turn around and go.
Okay, you're just
Just in a few moments, it's just chuff, and then
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah. Okay. Are you returning to your party?
Yeah, if I see them.
Yeah. Speaking of casual holiday resort, Colonel Sanders.
I'm picturing
Holiday
linens.
resort. Yeah.
He's
breezy.
Cardinal Sanders on a Butlin's holiday.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, seaside resorts now. His caravan. Anyway, yes, they are currently speaking to a man. He kind of he holds his hands as if I obviously didn't plan on being here too long. We landed in port here. The boat is now sailed off elsewhere. I was meant to be traveling north, but can't really do much without the creature. If you're willing to help. It's worth money.
Creature.
An escaped creature must be scared for his life.
Oh. See, that changes things.
Escape creature.
Yes.
I would like
That's
to
great.
do an insight check to this guy, see how trustworthy he is.
Mm.
Because I don't really like his whole thing.
Vibe.
Yeah, vibe. I don't like your vibe, sir.
His
Roll for
biology.
vibes.
Fuck yeah. I got a 22.
Okay. What is it you're trying to gauge from him? Just how trustworthy
I just
he is?
want to, yeah, just to be like, it was mainly just to see like if the animals he trades in, if his tradings are legit kind of thing, and if he,
Yeah.
you know, is like a good
Yeah, he
person.
seems like to be speaking and have the demeanor of someone who's dealing with this as a businessman. Like, these things are assets to him. So his concern is probably more for what the creature is worth. And perhaps generally any complications that may come his way of what this creature may do now that it's set loose.
Mm.
Rather than, oh, my poor animals. I
Mhm,
really want to get my animal back. Yeah.
I turn to Skip and kind of, I want to say it quite hush, even though he's sitting right there. I want to say, I'm intrigued about what's going on here. I wonder if we could maybe help this animal in some way.
Is Bayshore with us right now?
Yeah, I'm sitting next to you.
Okay. I think we should do it, but I'm also a little bit concerned about Bayshore's reaction to like a captive animal. I don't think that would go down very well for some reason. So I'll turn to Bayshore and I'll be like, you know how Kaysen's kind of your friend, your companion? This man finds animals for other people so they can be friends and live together.
For other people.
Yeah, he's like a matchmaker. Do you know what I mean by that?
Thrick.
I truly believe that you do know what I mean by that.
Yeah. You're like, sure. Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems a bit shady to me, but it... Okay, I turn to the dude, Neil. Neil, lay it on me here. Cards on the table. This escaped creature, is it a danger to itself or others?
Roll persuasion.
Okay. Oh, damn it. 17.
He pauses and went, definitely others. Definitely a danger to others.
Okay.
What is this creature?
Well, I only really planned on disclosing that information to those who would pick up the job. It is very well paid, I must say.
If it's a danger to others, then I think we do this, guys. We've got the time. We do need to go back and speak to Marbeth. But, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
What animal is it? What?
Are you taking on the work?
Yeah.
Checking my Bayshore dictionary right now. But yes.
So he takes out a bit of paper and kind of draws up a sort of swift contract. He says, I'm a businessman, of course, so, you know, I'd like things in writing. So he kind of slides the bit of paper over to you. It basically just says, I hereby agree to return this animal alive, preferably. If not, then the carcass thereof, as it is also valuable.
What does it say?
She can't read.
That we would, go for it. Go for it. You're the boss. Go for it.
That we need to go and return this animal. We need to find it, and we need to try and is dangerous to other people. So we need to go and find it, and we need to make sure that it's not going to be dangerous to other people again.
You're going to kill it.
We don't want
No.
to. If it's going to kill us, then we're allowed to, but we're going to try real hard not to. If you're not comfortable doing this, pal, we don't need to.
You say they are brought to people for friends.
I'm gonna feel so shitty about this. Yes.
Excellent. Besha follows Vargas.
Priya.
What's up now?
Sukriya.
It's
God, we need to keep this thing alive, and if this guy is real shitty, we need to kill him. I whispered to Ember.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. Well, I'm gonna send a message to you so you can respond. I'm gonna say, we can sign this contract, but if this animal is in any danger, if we return him, then we will not be returning him.
Okay. This isn't remotely my skill set, but I feel like Skip, because he deals with paperwork all damn day, he would have an idea that this is a thing. Does this contract to him in any way seem anything other than just like a legit piece of paper? It's not like a magical thing.
I would
Shit.
roll an insight, I think.
What, you think it's like the devil taking our soul?
Well, I'm just afraid that if we don't do it, we'll get like fucked up, basically. Sorry, what'd you say? Insight?
Yeah. It's
18.
like an insight to like read between the lines, if that makes sense.
18.
Yeah, it seems fairly legit. It's quite straightforward in its wording, and it is just looking for the return of it alive if possible. But if you do have to kill it, then to take back the corpse if you can.
Okay. I ask him,
Or at
do
least
you
tell him
work?
where the corpse is.
Are you kind of a free agent? Is this like your own personal business, or do you work with others?
Personal business. I have a few animal handlers where I trade, but
Okay.
on the whole, it is my own business.
Can I do a big old perception sniff on this guy?
Sure.
Sniff.
Oh god, new dice. That is 12.
Okay. He smells. He smells like someone who definitely handles lots of different types of animals. Not in that he smells bad, but just that kind of, that animal-y smell. You can pick that up.
Okay.
Nothing untoward. Because you imagine if someone was really like, "Ugh," about the situation, they'd be letting off some pheromones.
Okay.
In that kind of like panic or nervous kind of thing. He seems just to be viewing this as a business transaction more than anything.
Okay. We'll do this. No, I'll just be like, sorry. Can we just go and discuss this very quickly as a group? Would you just give us a minute, please? And I look at him pointedly and ask, like, move.
I'll be here.
Shift. No, you shift. We stay.
Oh, okay. He kind of nods and wanders off to where he was sitting before.
Okay. I'll kind of lower, hush-dish voice. Guys, we'll do this. If anything looks kind of questionable, dodgy, we'll stop and we will save this animal and send this guy packing. Is that okay with y'all?
Yeah.
Is that okay with you, Beshra?
Save this animal.
We will save this animal.
You can.
I do not understand. I thought they were being friends.
I don't really know how to deal with that. No, it's okay. It's good. See, the thing is, we're not sure if this man is actually who he says he is in this kind of making people and animals friends situation. But if the animal's kind of out there and in danger and could hurt other people, so we need to go and make sure that they're safe and everyone else is safe by finding the animal and seeing where they're at. And then we'll return the animal to this man. But if we think that this man might hurt the animal, then we'll
I will
let
kill
them
him.
see. Sure. Sure,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah. hmm
Okay,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Don't worry,
sort of.
Beisha. Don't worry.
Ixon.
We mean well here.
Mhm.
Axon.
Okay, good. Cool. And that, yeah, so I'll just kind of spot the guy,
Mm.
like,
Mhm,
You-
mhm.
you
He
boy.
He comes over. What day is this?
What day is this?
So he comes over and takes a seat. On accord?
Yes, we will take this job.
Excellent. Just sign there and I will tell you the rest of the details.
I'll like one last look around, and I'll sign it.
Okay. So he takes the paper again and says, well, what we are dealing with here is a creature that is very exotic in its nature. Can be very dangerous, but you look like you could handle yourself. It is a manticore. And he kind of does that. And then writes down on the contract, the return of the animal, alive or dead, would see you in payment of 200 gold.
Each.
Skip is like,
No, I'm kidding.
oh fuck, but also
Yeah.
okay. Fucking
Not
manticores.
each, I'm afraid.
Riding some
Very well.
notes, riding
Where
some
did-
notes.
Where did you last see him, or
When
do
we
you know
got
of any
on land,
sightings?
well, I was dealing with the rest of the animals and making sure that they were fine after the travel on sea. We were getting them fed and onto the cart, and it broke free of its travel container and wandered off up the coast.
Okay,
The
thank
last
you.
I saw of it, I imagine it must be there. It was only a few hours ago, so I can't know. Well, I suppose it does travel quite fast, but you know.
Real quick, can I do a nature check for Manticore? See if I've ever heard of it before? I mean, I'm
Sure.
quite secluded, so imagine not, but...
Yeah.
19, 16.
You've not heard of it before. One thing you feel quite sure of is that you, although you may not have met a lot of natural creatures, you know the names of a lot of them and you've never heard before, so you're starting to wonder if it is in fact a creature of nature or if it is in fact something else.
Manticores are scary as fuck.
Yeah. Pardon me.
Yeah, they are.
Where did you meet this creature?
I was up in Jadrin, the islands up to the north. Do you know of them?
I don't think I do. But
No, not really.
I
No.
won't respond. I'll just be like,
Jadrin, yes! Oh, I'm familiar.
You're aware that there are two large continents. They're kind of like islands, but fairly large, right to the north of Rumark, and they're much warmer, more desert like conditions. Very, very hot up there.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
What did you call it? Sorry, Jadrin.
Jadrin,
Jadrin.
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 It is a place of all things exotic. Yes, met a man who was breeding them. They were quite cute when they were little. Well, as cute as a manticore can be, but it's quite large now.
It's a fully grown.
Oh yes.
Manticore.
Mhm.
Fantastic. Did
Reading
you? Sorry,
them.
side note. Did you ever watch Harmon Quest?
No.
Yes, annihilated it.
Mhm.
I'm just picturing the Manticore with the sword sticking out his ass at the moment.
Yeah. Oh god.
Sorry.
I know.
So, what do they hunt? What do they eat and hunt for? If he was hungry, or what should we look out for?
Pretty much anything, really. Meat, definitely, it's a meat eater, so anything. Sheep, cows, people.
You're very casual about this.
Well,
Sorry,
that's why I was hoping you would find them. It hasn't really been too long, and I haven't heard any screams yet. Trying to keep a cool head about it, because if I panic, then the town will panic, and that will just lead to more trouble.
Sure. Now that Skip knows that it's a Manticore, he's like, we need to sort this out. This is dangerous. Would Skip know what a manticore is? Because
I was
Hannah
gonna say, I
does.
don't know if I would know.
Roll
Nature, maybe?
more intelligence. I
I
would
wonder,
say.
I feel like kind of I might have done because of tales of like monsters and sea monsters and stuff. Sorry, what'd you say?
I would say just roll
Creepy
intelligence. Because
Intelligence.
sorry, it's a long day at work.
It's fine.
Just an intelligence because it's not. Yeah, it's not necessarily a nature roll. I would say.
It was a 12.
Okay. You've heard of it before in that you've heard of all of the creatures who are parts of other creatures in one creature, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
So you're aware it's one of those. You're maybe like, I can't remember, is it
Yeah,
the one with
which
the three heads or the big head? But it's definitely a large conglomerate creature. You would probably know enough to know that it's those kind of creatures are more monstrosities than they
I
are.
was gonna say, would I know that it's a monstrosity? Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Would I also
'Cause
know
you-
that
like you say,
it's kind of alignment by any chance?
no.
No.
Not really.
Fantastic. Because Hannah
you would
does.
Yeah.
You're gonna try to like persuade it into, come
No,
on,
that's
you
fine.
come back with us.
I'm not playing Salty Nick, so no, I'm not going to be doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, you just know that these creatures are yeah, they're not a natural thing.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'll take that.
Mm-hmm. But then I always find that alignment with creatures like that don't really come into play as much necessarily because it's not like they're fully sentient and intelligent creatures, so it's not like they're going to use that for any kind of, I don't know. That's how I deal with it anyway, but yeah, so
Okay.
you're aware that it seems like a big scary deal. And like you say, with your just general seafaring and traveling, you've heard of monsters.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, are we waiting? I mean, we've had a long day. Do we wait, or is this post haste?
I feel like it's, yeah. I think
I mean,
we
it
should
is
go now.
post haste, but we're a few drinks in. Fuck it.
We can walk off,
Whatever,
yeah.
it'll be fine.
Exactly.
The fact that you're a few drinks in probably means like you're, oh, we'll be fine. I've got my night vision goggles.
Oh, that's true. I do have my night vision goggles now. Oh, damn. I've been looking forward to trying these out.
Oh, I didn't make a note.
I assume we'll have like attuned to the stuff now.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Mhm.
This takes a rest for that.
What's
Provided
that?
you're wearing them.
You
wear a ring of protection, so it's a +1 to AC.
AC, yeah.
Thank you.
Because then
Oops.
the necklace was like in different environments they become.
They're not.
You're
like,
immune to things like poison and
Okay,
yeah, so-
alright, sorry. Okay, I thought.
I feel like, in fairness, we would need to give Eric the necklace. But I also really
Yeah.
love the idea of this like really angry little dwarf wearing this elaborate fancy coral necklace.
Yeah,
But that's okay.
I thought Eric does have the necklace anyway.
yeah, he does.
Uh-huh.
He does have it, or he's got
He
a
has the
separate one?
He does have the necklace. Yeah. He's got a
Because you've got the
fancy
goggles, he's got the necklace.
No,
we
no,
both
I
got
know,
those two.
I know that he's got it. I'm just saying that it's not necessarily part of his aesthetic, but it's okay.
Oh, that's fine. You can't see
Just
under the
hide
beard.
under his beard.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Tally
so you
ho! Also,
have
where are
been
we
given a
going?
task up the coast.
Up
He
the
pointed
coast,
in the
yeah.
direction that's like the opposite coast of where you went with
The dude from last night.
Matteo.
Alright.
Yeah. Mhm. Yes.
Away.
Okay. Where do we meet you? Back here?
Yeah,
Or-
I'll be here. Yeah. They got a nice atmosphere here, so
Yes.
Yeah, it's great
I'll
music.
absorb it while I can. Yeah. Quite samey, but
Yeah.
okay. All right, so he bids you adieu. If you're happy to set off, then you're off on the road again.
On the road again.
Is it night time?
It is next time. And the
Have
time
we
with
had a
the
rest from our fight?
no, not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
This changes everything.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
does.
Re-enter the pub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a couple more drinks and a night's
I would
sleep.
say that while you've been sitting and having a drink, I would count that as a short.
Doesn't help me. Okay.
I don't know, guys. I'm not sure that fighting a manticore at, not full health is a great idea. However, chances are we might not find it tonight, and we can have a rest and watch us. But that's an awful lot of ifs and buts.
But
Okay. Yeah. Why don't we just head up the coast and then take a rest when it reaches midnight or somewhere, and then hopefully it doesn't kill anyone. Yeah.
Agreed.
At least we're covering some distance.
okay, so we are heading off.
Yes.
Okay, all right. I'm just getting my music changed. We are no longer in the drum. All right. So you head off, and it's nighttime, so it's definitely dark outside, but there are a lot of lanterns throughout the town, so it's fairly well lit while you're here. Once you start to make your way up the coast, it does get much darker, obviously, so Beishra's having to just stick close to her pals.
Okay.
Unless any of you want to make some kind of light to walk by.
I suppose. Yeah, no, I will.
Skip's trying out his
Good use of flame.
goggles. And he's like taking them on and off again. It's like, shit, this is amazing. Like,
Revolutionary.
oh.
Yeah. It's like looking through a kaleidoscope for the first time. Yeah, so you get a little torchlight going and head up along the coastline. You guys haven't actually been up this side. It's quite pretty. You can't see too much, but you can hear the waves. It's very beautiful. There's a lot of sand crunching under your feet. You walk for a little while until it feels like it's definitely nighttime. Can I get a perception?
You can.
y'all?
Disadvantage for the non-nighttime seeings.
There is a torch going, so you should be fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, up to a point anyway.
17.
Nice.
Gotta say, got my wizard set dice from Polyhero Dice, and it's just apart from one, I rolled really well tonight. So
Cool.
Nice.
just finally released their Kickstarters for the wizard dice.
Yeah. I have all my critical roll. That is so beautiful. So I love the little potion balls.
Thanks.
Yeah. These are the critical
Very
roll
nice.
20s.
Very nice.
So it's all the characters. And then I have another dice set, but I'm going to speak to that about this after the break because it involves dragon meat, but it's like gold glitter with green focus.
Cool.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Very
Yeah.
cute.
Anyway, but yeah, it hasn't rolled very bad tonight at all.
Yeah, cool. Good. Yeah, so what did Ember get?
4.
4.
Oh,
What
sorry.
did Skip get?
A+.
What
Sorry.
did Skip get?
Skip, 16.
Okay.
It's like,
The
A+,
next
plus.
how did you roll that?
A+.
Sorry.
Oh, what?
I didn't hear that you asked me. My bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's a language I speak, but...
Sorry, I thought we were going in order, so I was just waiting.
Yeah. It's fine.
Oh, we were going in
Yeah.
order. I'm just a tit.
We were.
Yeah.
plus.
Yeah, you are.
A
Okay,
fucking
roll
plus.
again. Yeah.
I get advantage
Yeah,
of that.
so Amber doesn't see anything, which is funny because she's got like really good night vision. But you guys are aware you're walking you start to walk along what is a bit more like a cliff face, not huge, but it's definitely more of a cliff face along the side of this coastline. And as you start to curve around, you become aware off to your left that within this cliff face there does seem to be some sort of entrance to a cavern. So whether or not you would go in and check it out or what have you, because obviously you have plans, but it's definitely dark. There's a lot of stars out in the sky, and now that you're away from the town, you can really see there's just thousands of them.
Oh,
I know, beautiful.
yes. Skip marvels. Sorry, I forgot to say words there. Skip marvels at the majesty of nature.
Oh, beautiful. Mm-hmm. What do you want to do?
Sorry, did you say like a cave or a what did you say? Oh, sorry, I couldn't quite catch
entrance
it.
of a cavern. Yeah.
Cavern. Right, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you said that, but I didn't quite catch you.
Yeah, just whereabout did he say that this thing was? Or were we like, or just walking to
up
find
the coast?
it?
Yeah.
He
Up
just
the
said it
coast.
went up this coast. Yeah.
Okay, right. So, does this cave? Can I roll to see if it looks like it's been disturbed recently, like tracks or something on the ground, or?
Roll survival for me.
You know, that's something that I usually do well. 20, but not natural.
Hey.
Nice.
I know.
Yeah, there's definitely been a disturbance of the sand, and not just like regular people feet. Like there's definitely a big trail. Whatever might have been footprints seems to have just been scored out by something else. It's just like this long,
like when
dragging in the sand.
Like crocodile or alligator kind of.
Yeah, where all you can see is the tail swishing because you can't see where because the tail swished away. A little bit like that, yeah. Something came this way and seems to have gone that way.
I'll point out to them and be like, guys, it looks like someone's been in here.
Your man's in the cave.
Your ma. Did you say ma or man?
No, man.
Your man.
Your ma.
Well, perhaps this creature's like.
But also your man. Yeah.
Can I perception taste?
Sure, taste the air.
8.
No, you're like blah, 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 blah. It must be salty. Oh no.
Salt what?
Very salty. Yeah. What's the plan, dudes?
I don't know.
I mean, we should investigate, I guess, or maybe go in just to see if it. I don't know, because if it's not moving, just can we risk it getting out and going towards the town, or if it's there?
No, we have to do this. Come on.
Yeah.
We said we'd do it. We're not doing it for the man. We're doing it for the town. And maybe I guess the manticore too, but I don't really want to go into an enclosed space with a manticore, you know?
Yeah.
That concerns me.
Yeah.
Tally ho!
You're all just heading in?
I'd like to
was
try
a very
going
particular
up
question.
Pebble at first, like Pebble.
It's just because you guys said you might be resting.
That's true. Is there a way? I feel like we should rest if we can. I don't know.
I know, I do too, but at the same time, it's like, well, what if he gets away, or I don't know.
What if we track the beast? We stay outside the den, keep watch. If he enters, then he is here. If he doesn't leave, then we shall see.
That's true. If we keep watch on it and
somewhere where we are in line of sight of the entrance.
Sure.
Is there an area for that we can just?
I mean, you have a stretch of beach.
Is the tide
it's
gonna
kind of
come
like
in?
when you've got a beach where, no, it's quite a lengthy bit of beach here. This appears to be fully dry sand, and this cliff face, there's nowhere to like tuck yourselves in and hide it because you've just got beach and then cliff face. So it's just outside the entrance, basically. These are your options, unless you want to go down a bit and just.
I mean, we could try. I mean, if he does come out and see us, then at least it's like in an open area.
Yeah.
If we rest, we do not light a fire.
Okay. All right. So you guys kind of.
Okay.
So I'll say you guys set up. You get some bedrolls out at least so that you're not wholly uncomfortable. Not to set your fire. and hunker down to attempt a long rest whilst keeping an eye on what's going on.
Yeah.
While we're
Um,
setting up camp, we're like collecting firewood, and I want to have a quick chat with Skip.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, if you don't mind, it's just RP nonsense.
I love RP nonsense. It's my
Sorry.
favorite.
Vargas.
Mhm.
Vargas.
Sure. What's up? What can I do for you,
Yeah.
buddy?
Buddy. You said earlier that this soft skin helps creatures find friends like Kaysen and I.
Mm-hmm.
Does this happen a lot?
More than I would like. I think that everyone should find their own animal friends.
And the animals want
When
to
they want, yes.
find their friends.
Yes. But
Do they want to?
Sorry, go on.
Do they want to find the friends now?
What this guy does is he finds finds the creatures, and he keeps them safe until he finds someone who wants to be their friend. Like someone who, I don't know. I'll be completely honest with you here, pal. I don't really like it myself. I think that everyone should kind of do their own thing. But, the fact of the matter is, he's got this manticore, and, it could have been any animal when we took this job, to be fair. If it had been a manticore, if I'd known about it, maybe wouldn't have done this, but whatever. I don't really know how to best explain this. That's awkward. But because of the kind of creature it is, being this close to town, I think that we need to go and make sure that we can kind of keep everyone else safe as well. But you know how we were saying that if something didn't feel right at the end of it and the man might have been kind of bad, if we feel like that, then we won't give him back, and we'll make sure that he's set free and everything. Okay? And then he won't also be able to do that to other animals again.
Yeah, cool.
A+.
I would like most to see this manticore.
Mm-hmm.
So it rolls off the tongue awkwardly. Manticore.
Manticore.
I like that idea. Because I think that the more time that Skip spends with Bayshore, the more of like an animal lover he's becoming. And like appreciates nature a lot more. So yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. Between her and his swamp witch friend, there's definitely a
It's true.
animal loving thing going on.
I do also have the Path of the Totem Warrior Spirit Seeker. Not Spirit. Yeah, I do mean Spirit Seeker. So there was a kind of an element of enjoying speaking to animals and stuff already.
Yeah, I think and generally that would have been a tradition within your family and your people to have
absolutely.
this
Absolutely.
strong connection to nature. So you maybe wouldn't like animal lover maybe wasn't the correct term for it before. It was an appreciation of nature, and now you're also becoming an animal lover.
Yeah, I think that kind of the balance in nature and stuff I was into before, but now it's straight up I love a good animal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So after that heartwarming chat and coming to terms of what's going on and what you're going to do, you guys hunker down for your attempted long rest, and that is where we will also take our break.
Hey.
It's a good time. Be sure to join us after the break, everyone. We are going to have news about our giveaway. We are going to have news about how we got on at Dragon Meet. Lots of things to update you on there, and see where this adventure takes us. Will they free the manticore? Will they have to put it down? Who knows? Let's see.
Will we have to kill Colonel Sanders?
Colonel Sanders.
More importantly. So yeah, we'll be back in about 10 minutes or so-ish. So I'll see you soon. Cheer, bye. Good night.
Bye.
Hey.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Hello everyone in chat. A couple of us were in speaking to y'all. Thanks for coming along tonight. Before we dive into our game, we have a couple of things to announce and to talk about. The first one is the giveaway we're going to be doing, which we're quite excited about. A tweet did go out about it recently. But yeah, in honor of reaching our 1,000 Twitter followers, getting affiliate on Twitch, general festive goodness, and having our first convention and stuff, we've decided to do a giveaway. Basically, to enter, you have to be following us on Twitter and following us here on Twitch. And we will do a draw for next week's game. So it'll get announced next week on stream. So tune in if you can. And we'll get your details. It's going to involve... I wish I had some here on me, and they're totally through in the other room. Hannah, do you have yours close to hand?
I do. Funny you should ask, Emma. I'm also wearing one.
We got some merchandise that was initially going to be getting given at Dragon Meet, but it came on the Monday. So we have little badges with our emblem. There we go.
Sorry, the lighting's terrible.
Yeah, it's okay.
This is a terrible, terrible
It's
example.
there.
There we
It's
go.
Can you
It's
say
a
it?
badge.
Can you say it?
Yeah.
Like a fucking figure.
And we also have pencils that say Lore Maidens on it, so you can be keeping all your tabletop gaming notes with your branded pencils.
I'm using one tonight. Super fun.
Are you? That's exciting. I need to get one sharpened up. I should have sharpened one up for using tonight.
Do you want to
Here
see
we
how
go.
fucking garbage I am with pencils? Look at this, like,
Yeah.
what is that? It's like 6 inches long.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't use
That's
pencils
hilarious.
often.
On top of that, we also have a dice set we're giving away, and I'm just going to do my hand modeling thing. In honor of all the spooky black shadowy tears that are popping up, I got a nice smoky black, black and grey set.
So nice.
Yeah, with gold on it, and then these, which are going to become a little signature whenever we do any kind of giveaway. We picked these up at Dragon Meet. They're little stone skulls.
They're like little
They're
counters,
super
right?
cute. Yeah.
Super
Little
cute.
counters. They've even got like the veining of the natural stonework, which makes them look like
Love it.
So those are eternal love and gratitude. I'm also going to throw in this because I've had it for a while. I never used it, but it's so majestic. Sadly, my head is too big to wear it as a hair bow. I have a job. It's the official Dungeons and Dragons bow tie.
It's cute as
So
fuck.
that's great, from the Black Tie Geek brand. It's really adorable. Especially fancy, I think, if you're ever DMing at an official table. Gonna give away those, and if anything, the thing I'm most excited about is you will get an NPC named after you, and I will be in contact with you over what type of NPC you fancy, what kind of job you want in hiring, all that loveliness. And they will be placed in the game somewhere where these guys will encounter them fairly soon, like not in a year's time when they happen to go to this one obscure place. We'll name
It's really
someone
cool.
after
I
them.
really like the idea.
Yeah.
Kind of for
Yeah.
posterity's sake, just there forever, you know? I like
Exactly,
it.
yeah.
I like
Someone you all know. So that is our giveaway. If you give us those likes, that will be fabulous. Just so we know how to correlate all the names, and we'll announce it next week, roughly at the same time, so it'll be just after break time. And we'll do that next week, just in time for Christmas. Hey. On that note, I will say we will have a game next week, and then we'll obviously not be playing the following Monday, as that's Christmas Day. But we are
dedication. Unacceptable.
Yeah, we're hoping to. I'm certainly wanting to run. If not an official game on the 1st of January, I kind of want to run something fun and silly, depending on who we all get involved. But we'll let you know about that near the time.
I'll see how my raging hangover is.
Yeah,
We'll see.
I don't drink anymore, so I'm going to.
I'm making exceptions these days. Turning to
Yeah.
the drink. Did I tell you my mum told me I should turn to the drink? Like, legitimately. I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah, good sound advice there.
Yeah.
Before I go on to dragon meat stuff, Michelle, I believe you had a little announcement you wanted to make.
Yeah, it's really stupid. Not only is he staring at me for some reason, but I found this cider. It's called Rattler cider, and it's got a snack
Oh,
in it.
cool.
I love it.
That was literally it. Chill it, sip it, love it.
I like it. That is
Yeah,
Killshot Cason's drink.
from Cornwall.
Mm.
Snakes, yeah. There you go. There you go.
Mm.
Oh, and
Very
it's like, I
appropriate.
bought it last Friday, and it's like, I will save this for the stream.
I
And
love
it-
it.
Oh,
So
that is exciting. Jane, did you have anything to announce? Were you good?
No, I'm good. Nothing spectacular with me.
It's
Okay.
an
Tell us about
announcement
Dragon Meat.
itself.
Tell us about Dragon Meat.
Yeah, I will. Also, I kind of casually mentioned it there with a giveaway, but just to officially say it on stream, we made affiliate last week.
We done did.
Yeah, which is pretty exciting. It means that we get the most exciting thing for us is that we will get ourselves an emoji that is ours. So that'll be exciting.
It's currently pending.
It's pending, yeah.
Oh my god.
So that makes me happy. And yeah, and obviously people can subscribe if they want to. Not going to force anyone to do that, but it's a thing if people want to do.
I'm going to force you, but do it.
20% off your first subscriptions this month. So just
Sure,
saying,
it's
just
true.
saying.
2% off. Well, there you go. That
It's
makes
It's also
it
that
even cheaper than it already
cheeky
is.
Twitch Prime kind of shebang going on too.
Yeah, I know. I gave my Twitch Prime one to Jane's stream.
My Twitch
Ooh.
Prime one has
Aw.
stopped fucking working. I'm so mad, but then again, there's reasons for it. Whatever, it's fine.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
used mine by accident because I didn't know how to use Twitch and I didn't know how to do it. Whoops.
Meh. Well,
So it's there, and
Just have to
we're
fork out
happy
some
about
real
that.
money.
But yeah, I think you have to subscribe to people's channels before you can use their emojis. Am I correct?
emote, but yeah.
Emotes.
Emote.
Yeah.
Emotes,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, you do.
Same
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
I should also say that I started
Yeah.
drawing a Killshot Cason one.
Oh no. Kill showcase.
It's gonna be good. That being
amazing,
said,
thanks.
it is gonna be. I'm like tooting my own fucking horn here. It's gonna be real good.
Raw guy.
But yeah. No, it's exciting times.
I look forward to it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
I know. I think our first one's a D20, correct?
Yeah. Just for a crit, I thought
Yeah.
it would be a fun little thing.
So when people get a crit, yeah.
I'll never use it.
Yeah, not with our rolls.
You will
no.
when you're doing a perception check out in the room.
That's true. That's true.
Excellent. Okay, on to the Dragon Age stuff.
Correct.
I have a few things to show as well as just say, but Hannah and I went down last Saturday, not the Saturday just past, to Dragon Meet. Excuse me. And it was our first ever convention. First ever convention as
the
like
Lore Maidens.
yeah,
I've been
and
to a
like
convention,
being there for
but-
legit reasons. Yeah,
Mm.
we've been to conventions a fair few times before, but this is our first time being there and handing stuff out. And yeah, that was very exciting. We had our banner up. You may have seen highlights of it on our Twitter and our Instagram. We were also involved in a couple people's vlogs, which was exciting. I really enjoyed the vlog of Pretending with Dice. It was very entertaining.
Yeah.
It was lovely meeting AJ and Jason. Great. They're
Sure.
good people.
There was an awful lot of
people.
very good people down there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Also big shout out to Penna's RPG in general, but especially Ellie, because we were booth buddies for a long time and then went shopping together. So
Did you ever hear back about her opinion on the Star Bars?
yes, we
Good.
did. She tweeted about it. She said that Starbirds were amazing.
They are.
And very happy that this person has loves peanut butter. We were discussing crunchy or smooth, and crunchy always. But had never had a Star Bar before.
Star Bars are one of those things that a lot of people have never heard of, though.
Yeah, never heard of it. Sorry.
You're the worst.
What's wrong with you?
Get in the bin. Get out of here.
Do you like peanut butter?
Yeah, I do. It sounds like it's something I definitely like.
You
So
like chocolate?
yeah,
Do you like
Then,
caramel?
yeah, you're sorted. Yeah.
Do you like having your dreams all come true?
yeah.
Yeah. Do you like a candy bar? We'll say, because I was going to say a sweetie, but that's a very Scottish thing saying it. That is like 60% peanut butter ratio to everything
Yeah,
else.
sounds good.
I mean,
Are we like getting sponsored by these guys?
I was
Like,
gonna
what
say,
the hell?
Star Bar
I
sponsor
wish.
us.
Yeah.
Proudly brought to you
Anyway.
by Cadbury's Star Bar.
that would be the most entertaining.
I'd have made
niche
it by
thing.
that. Like,
Most
life-
random
Yeah.
sponsor.
Yeah. Anyway, Ellie super loved the Star Bar. We got to play in an evening game ran by Nikolai, who's the DM for Penance, and Belry. Ben. Ben and Belry, same thing apparently. Lady Belry, was playing, and AJ and Jason from Pretending with Dice, and Karina from Wizard on the Wind, and it was very entertaining. That was a funny game, and Jason got to live his best life by turning into a dog. Literally got to turn into a dog and spent the last like half hour of the game just running around as a dog.
I think you will
Clearly
find
the best.
that he was also a dog wearing shoes.
He was a dog
Which
wearing
is-
shoes.
Oh my god, look at Chaplin's little mushy face.
Oh,
Is it great being a dog,
Can
Chaplain?
you see it on
he
stream?
looks so sleepy.
Love
Yeah,
it.
you
Look
can.
how
Yeah.
You
enthusiastic
see
he
it?
is.
You can. Oh,
Oh,
being a
he's so
dog.
cute.
You getting on the sofa? Always.
he looks happy enough. Yeah,
He looks,
looks pretty chill.
he looks- yeah.
So yeah, we got to play there. While we were there, I got art done by someone. I'm not actually sure what her real name is. I know her Twitter is. It's Pochi Mushka. But she was from the Arklands Online group. And I have the little flyer here. I don't know if it's Arklands. They were an interesting group. They write novels, and they give the world and the maps to roleplay groups who play in that world, and then those characters and those stories impact on the novels that are being written. It's
Cool.
amazing.
That's cool. That's
But
a
she
cool
was
idea.
there, and she was doing pencil sketches. So she drew the two characters that we were playing. So the first one was Hannah's. This was her first D&D character. Do you want to tell us about who he is?
Yeah, you sound a little bit like you're trapped down a well right now, so maybe move that off the screen.
I'm sorry.
No, it's cool.
There you are.
There you are. So that's a beardless version of my character. I should say I didn't specify, and I regret it. I'll regret it forever. But it's Salty Nick, the half-orc pirate that I played. Kind of a
Look at that.
dandy pirate man.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't
Yeah.
prepared to talk about Salty today.
You can tell he's got a rippling pectorials.
Yeah, right. He's
And she included his
he's
man
ripped.
bun, which made me very
Yeah,
happy.
his hipster man bun.
Yeah. And then the character I was playing, who I'll be playing in an upcoming project as well. She's kind of the character I like playing when I play her, basically. This is Nother, and she's playing Warlock.
Nowhere.
Nowhere, yeah.
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
Tiefling
yeah.
warlock. Tiefling,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I say
Yeah.
tiefling, but I guess it's.
It's
Ginger.
yeah. You should tail that. You need the tail.
I know she didn't put a tail on, but it's fine. Maybe she's just got
Draw a
a
little
tail.
tail.
But she's got the horns in good. She's a purple tiefling who's a warlock to a great old one. She's a warlock to Haster. So she's pretty cool. I like her. I kept a lot of that spooky shit of hers out of the game that we played that night, but it may come in future projects.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we played that game, and it was a lot of fun. And yeah, that was how that went.
I can't believe how great the art was for she just blasted out in a half an hour.
Yeah,
Amazing.
for like 5 minutes. It was amazing. Really, really beautiful. And I got, look at this swag bag. Look at this, guys. My Penance RPG bag. Yeah, my little tote bag, which I was pretty excited about. But I actually also enjoyed, we had the guys from WizSave on Twitter. Don't know if you guys have heard or encountered them. If you haven't, go check them out. But we're buddies with them on Twitter, and they said they were going to come find us and approached us at the table and says, "Oh, we've got a little present for you," and pulled out a freaking dice set with like their business card thing attached to it,
It was very,
which
very
is really, really
cute.
cute. Yeah. So that is the dice I will be rolling. So it remains to be seen. It's going to be my dice for my Manticore, so we'll see how well it rolls.
Oh no. Fresh set of dice.
Yeah,
Oh no.
I know.
Mm.
I also bought a set of dice when I was there. I now have an A team, a B team, a C team of dice. It's kind of ridiculous.
Sorry. I'm kind of
Um,
half looking at chat. It's, you know how RPG Lab was talking about how, you know, we put those little cute little bags together, little gift bags.
mhm.
They're saying that Wisdom Save guys outbagged us.
They did outbag us. They teabagged us. Hey.
God, I hope not.
So, yeah. So on top of that, we also were at the podcast zone tables, which became called Podcast Alley, apparently, which seems appropriate. Where a bunch of UK RPG podcasters got together. We were handing out our stuff, and we had little I forget the name of the material again. Oh, I keep wanting to say gauze, and I know that little organza bags. And we had our business card and a little Halloween transfer tattoo and gold coins, and people seemed to like that. They said it was quite eye-catching. So we met a bunch of cool streams. I would list them all, but there was like a lot. There was like 25 groups there. So if you just go into #podcastzone on Twitter, you will see them all there. Many of them are good friends of ours, however, and I'm certainly a big fan of theirs. We also got to meet Will from Encounter Roleplay, and we met Tesla, who's in chat, I believe, from RPG Lab. I don't know. I'm not actually looking at chat because it tends to like grind my computer a bit too much when I've got all my DM tabs up. But if you're there, hi. We got excited meeting each other when we were there because we were there as part of the podcast zone with all the podcasters. But obviously, we also were like predominantly a stream. So he was happy to meet other UK streamers.
Mm-hmm.
So that was really lovely. It was just nice to meet people and have faces to names, and you really, really felt part of a community when you were there. It was amazing. Yeah.
Correct. On a similar vein, before we go back to the game, I should also just remind y'all that our podcast, because we're quote unquote also a podcast,
Yes.
is also now available on iTunes and Stitcher.
Yeah. iTunes and Stitcher now on top of our Podbean account, which
Yeah, but I mean, Podbean's kind of behind the scenes a little bit, but those two
Yeah,
main
yeah,
ones.
yeah.
So
Okay.
it's all good.
Yeah. So
Shall
if you
we-
want to consume us as a podcast, or if you're currently consuming us as a podcast, you found us. Well done. But yeah, that way we're catering to everyone's own desires of how they wish to consume their role-playing games. Whether you want to tune in live, catch up on YouTube, or listen in podcasts, we've got you covered. And that's basically all I had to say on the matter of Dragonmate. Did you have anything to say, Hannah?
Just that I because I'm me and I'm neurotic about everything, I was really quite not worried, but you know, just overly stressed about going. And I had a much nicer, more fun time than I expected. So it was nice to meet you all, and thank you for putting up with my stressed ass.
Yeah, I think I definitely had conversations with Ellie from Penance and AJ from Pretending with Dice about how you, like, it's amazing how many people are that kind of socially anxious kind of people who getting in that big a crowd and having that many people going about, and normally it would be quite overwhelming, and it was just nice to meet other people who are also like that and kind of feel like kindred spirit. It was nice. Yeah. So yeah, that's all our chat. Definitely enjoyed it. 10 out of 10. We'd con again. So stay tuned. We might appear at a convention. Banner to go with. Yeah. Without further ado, let us get back into the game. You guys had decided to go to the pub in Bexley.
Sorry, one
get a
last
few
thing.
drinks.
Those dice bags that someone posted are kind of amazing. So
Yeah.
A+, shalom.
Oh, shalom. She posting cool dice bags.
Very, very cool.
Awesome.
Right, Manticore.
Hello, shalom. I can say hello to you properly here now and not just in chat. Yeah. You had gone to the Broken Oar in search of drinks, preferably fruity cocktails, which you
Always.
did in fact achieve. I settled in for the evening, looking at all the interesting people it had to offer, and parrots to be spoken to, and terrified with snakes. And you encountered Holiday Resort Colonel Sanders, aka Neil, who is an exotic animals trader, as far as you can make out, who, after prying in his brain and then buying him a drink, you managed to make him uncomfortable and come over to speak to you. And you discovered that he had one of his creatures had managed to break free of their travel case and went wandering up the coast. After signing the contract to say you would in fact help him out and get this job done, he revealed that it was a manticore he would be dealing with, but it would be paying 200 gold. So,
Surprise manticore. It's the best
Surprise
kind of
manticore.
manticore.
Yeah. So you guys decided to head off that evening, just in case there was something that was showing immediate threat. Wandered up the coast. It was quite beautiful. It's very dark out, so you can see a lot of stars. Even those who don't have dark vision can still see how beautifully lit the sky is. And stumble upon the cavern entrance along a cliff face. And judging by the tracks leading up to it, you imagine the manticore is in there, has been there, whatever. But you decide to try to have your long rest outside it and camped up.
Yeah.
For
better or for worse.
For better or for worse. You guys keep an eye out. You keep a watch going for the many hours of the night. You decided not to have a fire, so it does get very cold because it is getting through autumn now, and so it's a bit cold. But a couple of you aren't really bothered by the cold, be it Skip because he's a Goliath, and Ember because she's just perpetually warm. In fact, even
solar opposite to me.
even Beishra digging into the sand, you actually get some warmth by being underneath the sand. It's just Eric. He's freezing.
I mean, he's gonna be moaning about it anyway.
Yeah.
Whatever. Just let him do
He's
it.
freezing cold. Yeah. But light does break eventually. It's very early morning, but it's morning. And you guys seem to have managed to achieve a rest.
Hallelujah.
There doesn't appear to
Yay!
have been any disturbances, but you can hear the occasional sound from inside the cave. It's hard to tell. It's quite distorted just from being a sound within a cave.
Echoey and
And it's not overly loud, but there's definitely noises.
Okay. Quick question, guys. Has anyone dealt with a manticore before? Anyone know anything about them? No? Y'all are the worst. Okay, cool.
Have you? Skip.
Good question. I don't think so.
Okay.
Just checking.
Yeah.
Eric, you're being awful quiet. Have you? Okay, cool.
Yeah, he hasn't. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Just checking.
He
Just
has
checking.
not.
I'd say we just have a look in this cavern.
Gingerly. Okay, yeah, fuck it. Let's do this, guys. We're here to protect the people and also the manticore. Not making eye contact with Beishra. Looking into my soul there. Stop it. Okay, right, guys. Make sure these things are like super dangerous. They're monstrosities. Okay, so we need to keep our wits about us. Be prepared for anything. Might not be in here, but by the looks of it, it probably is. So let's just do your thing. Make sure you've all got your rings on and Now might be that time to have that potion that you have, Ember.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but I mean, that's if we like open or go into the cavern and he's right there, because it's only. Yeah, fuck it. I put a.
Random cat.
Yeah.
We just got
Yeah.
Arctic just subbed to us, by the way. That's very
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for the sub.
it really helps. Thank you so much.
Yeah. That's good.
Cattail.
Cattail, I know. At least it's not cat butt. I'm getting the cat butt. Yeah. Fun, dudes.
So I get my potion together of potion of speed, where my speed is doubled and I gain +2 to my AC, and I get advantage on dexterity saving throws, and I gain an additional action on each of my turns for 1 minute. Which I wish I had this all the time, but yeah, I'll get that prepared just now. Yeah, I know. I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, that's not what I meant.
Yeah.
I get
making
prepared.
it right now is what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it take a while to make?
No, not really.
Okay.
I'm quite capacitated.
Oh, is this a hex switch thing? Right.
Yeah.
Once you make it, it lasts for a minute and then just turns into a taste liquid.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, I drink it. I'll drink it before, and we'll head straight in.
Okay.
I'll go
We'll go
I'm
running.
ready. I feel like a boss now that I've got better. I'm just like,
You're like hulking out.
feeling invigorated.
basically.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
slapping
just
the side of your head, psyching yourself.
just taking steroids or something. I'm just like,
Yeah.
yes.
Steroids for a minute. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you head in, and
Stealthing.
okay. It seems to
Stealthing next
be
to the Hulk.
fairly narrow at the moment, but as it slopes down and around, it seems to be slowly widening off. Can I get stealth then, if you were stealthing your way in?
Yeah.
I'm like the
Sorry.
only one.
Good bet.
Hey,
I mean, I can do it,
19.
but... Okay.
Okay.
Do you want
And
to
then
go in
we're
ahead?
stealth-
Is that what's happening, or is it just...
I mean, I feel like probably not, because I'm thinking I'm the boss right now, even though I have no right to.
Oh my god,
So
it's
I'm
like you did
probably
like a
"Fuck
bump of
this."
coke or something. You're like...
Yeah, I know.
It's great.
No, we do not advocate drugs. It's
No,
not
I'm
great.
sorry. Not at all. Not at all.
So I think I'll just be like, right, I'm fucking ready for this. Like fucking ready for this, and then just like walk in.
Okay. So she's
Stupidly.
much faster than both of you all of a sudden.
Mm.
Well,
Zipping in. Yeah.
slow down.
So
Take a sec.
it seems it's definitely in what?
You're all breaking up. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's almost
Bad
like
weather.
your voice is. It's like your voice is trying to catch up with you. So it's just.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know. You're on my end, so I'm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you guys head in. It definitely seems a natural cavern. Beishra's going in all quiet. Seems to be, real silent. Eventually it starts to dip down, so it seems to go. You've got like the cavern, like the cliff face, to, and now it is dipping down underground almost. And it starts to widen ever so slightly again and widen again, and eventually it seems to open into this quite large. It's about 70-ish feet high, roughly about the same around. It's a pretty big space. Unsure what it, it just seems to be a natural phenomenon. But within it, you can definitely hear the sound of a creature ahead.
Sound of creature ahead. What? Sorry.
You can hear the sound of a creature, and it's quite dark ahead.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
What?
The sound of a creature? What kind of sounds?
Just like that kind of grumbly, guttural, in the throat breathing.
Like deep breathing.
Yeah.
Mm.
But deeper than that. It just sound like a puppy version of it.
As I am not a particularly subtle kind of creature, I should like to click my heels together and use my boots of levitation to kind of just hover a little bit, just so that I don't like it's majestic as fuck.
Yeah.
Just so that you don't hear my big lumbering footsteps, you know.
Okay.
Cool. And also I've got my new goggles
Words.
on. I know, sorry.
My
words.
new goggles. Okay.
I just tried to say
Alright.
every word at once.
Yeah.
Minute goggles.
Yeah.
I should
Okay.
also say that I'm bringing up the rear because that is my jam.
It's wide enough here that you don't have to be single file if you didn't want to be.
Okay.
No, I would rather not be single file. I like to
You're
think.
in this open space now.
Eric can go
Yeah.
first.
I'm shoving forward. On you go.
Beishra, it's currently very, very dark for you. Keep that in mind.
Can I perception now?
Sure.
Good idea.
It's
Yeah.
what I do.
Absolutely.
I lick the air.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's bad anyway. It's a 10. Middling.
It's middling. Yeah, you're trying to taste air, but you've got a lot of party members around you. You're mostly just tasting them.
Gross. I don't like
I
that.
hope I've still got like hints of the fruity cocktails with my natural musk as well.
You're natural, delightful. Yeah. Yeah. So you make your way into this cavern. You one moving silently, the other one floating, the other two making their way in. Making their way downtown. Sorry. Every time I say making your way, I cannot help myself.
Diddly-diddly-doo.
Do.
What was that?
Yeah.
If she was dead, Vanessa Carlin would spill in her grave. But I don't think she's dead.
Yeah.
Her career is
No.
there. Hey-oh! Boo, boo, boo.
Burn. What did Vanessa Carlin do to you?
What didn't she do? Alright? She didn't have another song.
Dear. Thug life.
Sorry, Vanessa Carlton.
Yeah, so you've made your way in and head forward. Can I get a perception from everyone?
You may.
Is this looking?
Also, it's definitely been more than a minute.
Yeah, that's alright. I thought I would. Thought I would have.
Yeah.
Is this a
Yeah.
perception
Skip.
looking?
That's like the worst thing ever. That's terrible.
It's not. It's just like I thought. I didn't realize how deep it would go. But like, I did.
I suppose
And
in
Amber
battle a
didn't.
minute is quite long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
her portions are like in battle things because they last a minute. A minute is like a lot.
Yeah.
So it's like 10 rounds.
I'm still
So,
kind
yeah,
of
it does
getting
last
to
a
grips
lot.
with the hex switch thing, so.
Yeah. Because it's a new. We're trialing out hex switch, which can be found in the DM's Guild if you're interested. Beats. It's a pretty good class. Living your swamp witch dreams. Yeah, it can be perception. It's visual for people who tend to rely on their vision, but I will allow you to just do a general perception. Beishra.
Okay. No, I'll do a looking with. Okay, no, it's fine. I'll look. Disadvantage if it's really dark.
Okay.
Ooh,
Ooh.
still really good. I got a
Wow.
19 and a 17.
Okay, pretty good.
So with this is 21.
Right one, nice. Range. Amber, what'd you get?
An 8.
Okay. And Skip, what'd you get?
17?
Okay,
Boosh.
very good.
Yeah, I'm okay
Pretty
with
good.
that.
Amber's just kind of distracted. It's creepy and it's underground again. So she's kind of having drow flashbacks.
Oh,
But yeah,
triggered.
back to that encounter. Triggered.
Mm.
But yeah, you guys are aware of a large presence ahead of you. Even with the dark vision, it takes you a little while to get in deep enough to really start to see the shape forming. But after a time, you do see hunkered down in the back of this cavern space is this large creature who rather terrifyingly seems to have like a fairly fat body and the mane of a lion, but the head of a human, question mark, with pointed teeth. It's real gross. And it has wings, so it's this large, real creepy looking creature down in the back. Make sure you're struggling to see the forms of it. You're probably aware, you know how you get that tingle down the back of your neck where you're aware that there's something there.
Yeah.
And yeah, you guys can see it there. It seems to have perked up and gone on a defensive stance as it sees people going into this.
It's like when you're kind of doing something and you just happen to look up and you just catch somebody staring at you. That's the kind of feeling I get. I'm like,
yeah.
I really, really, really don't want to have to fight a manticore. Oh,
get over it.
I know.
Let's do it.
It's happening.
I know. I'm giving you guys a chance to, like, as you approach, anything you want to say before I throw you into this.
I don't know. I think because our whole idea, like what we were planning on doing to come into this, we were going to be trying to be kind to this thing. I mean, like, I don't really know what Manticore is. I know we've been told that he's been dangerous, but
I said that before I
everyone
realised
deserves
that
that
it's a
second chance.
monstrosity and is inherently quite evil. Correct?
We never said that after, but
you wouldn't know what they are at their source. You just know that they are monstrosities.
Oh, I thought, aren't all monstrosities evil?
No? Yeah, not really. It's some are fairly neutral.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like I say, they're not. I always associate alignments like that with creatures that are intelligent enough to act upon those things, whereas if a creature is mostly on base or instincts and that, I don't know how important it is.
So,
but they're not you're not going to keep one as a wee,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So because I mean, my Skip's reaction to seeing this thing, I'll have seen it by now, right, with my goggles on.
Yeah.
Is holy shit, this is terrifying. It looks vicious as all hell. But I did promise Beisha that we would try and take it alive and stuff. So that's the overriding thing at the moment. So I think that's what he's going to try and do.
Beisha will just into the room. We must strike a torch and hope somebody does so, because I don't have any torches.
Okay, I'll just produce flame.
Sure, I do have a torch. Does your fire just exist, or does it need to light something?
It just exists. It just erupts out of her hand.
Mad.
It's like someone should light a torch, and like Skip's like, "Hang on, I've got this," and goes
I'm
for
like
a split.
fucking around in my bag. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
He's like,
pretty
"Here,
much.
do you need some light to see what you're doing?"
Yeah.
Flames in her hands. Yeah.
That's fine. Sorry, my laptop's decided to shut down.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
So what I'm gonna do, regardless of how you want to approach this, I am gonna get you guys to roll initiative so that you can act in turn.
Okay.
So let me just get a good old
Fight your tune on.
Music. Fight your
tune. Oh, that's no my best rolls.
Oh, for once, not that bad initiative. Thank you, WizSave, for giving me a dice that rolls well in my creature initiatives.
For fuck's sake, WizSave. No! Get out of here, WizSave. I don't really mean it, but I do love it.
I know. Beisha, what you got?
20 not natural, 19 plus what?
Nice. What did Casing get? Just so you know.
He got 6.
Okay. Fair. He's just chilling in your back, like, what's going on?
I can't see. What's happening?
Yeah. Amber, what'd you get?
17.
Nice.
He has blind sight.
Eric?
He's got blind sight. He's good.
Eric got 12.
And what did Skip get?
2.
Oh no! Oh god.
Ah,
Yep. Well, I mean, that seems about
Um,
right, though. It's okay.
I don't know.
Mm.
Okay, so up first is Beishra.
Mm.
You see this creature, it's got up and it's gone stance. You can see it now with the flames. This creature does not look in any way natural. It's got the face of a human.
Oh yeah, it doesn't.
Mm.
Face
Oh,
of
cheap
soft
man,
skin,
dog.
you say?
Yeah, face of a soft skin. And
Uh,
it's gone in that kind of, you'll have recognized this in animalistic behavior. It's kind of gone up in its haunches slightly, and it's
Hackles.
offensive.
Yeah.
Hackles are up.
but I see its like lion head, its mane, and its wings, and
Yeah,
the
whole
scorpion
thing.
tail.
Yeah, it's a big tail with spikes on it, and it's delightful looking. It looks like the kind of thing you would want to play with, you
Yeah,
know.
it looks
have a
real
little fun
gentle.
wrestle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
He is around 40-ish feet from you right now.
Okay. If he's got a hoomy face, I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask it. She's gonna ask it. That's what you do. Human face. Reason with it.
I love it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So just in her English, her comment. What kind of creature are you?
Okay. It just kind of growls at you at first. Roll a persuasion just to see how you do. In
All
terms of-
right.
Yeah.
1, 2, -1. What?
Hello.
Why does only when it matters?
Because
seems
it's
right,
perfectly
though.
in character. That's why.
That seems right.
Mm.
So it's like, although I'm trying to in my head, I'm probably trying to be a little bit reasonable. I'm just like,
yeah.
what kind of creature are you?
You're very matter of factly talking at it, and he's, it's keeps up the defensive stance and growls at you at first.
I might like
And it narrows its eyes.
use it, point my spear. You.
Yeah. Looking real friendly with a toothy grin. Excellent. Amber, you're up next.
I'm torn as well because I'm like, well, we said we were going to help this thing. We all felt kind of bad that, it was in kind of captivity.
Mm-hmm.
Well, minus Beishra, you should know. But then I'm seeing it and I'm like, oh God, you're not a good looking thing. Not that judging by looks, but I find it a bit scary.
Because it doesn't. At first you think it looks like a creature, and then you see the face, and you're like, "Oh, that's not an animal. That is not an animal."
What are you? Holy crap!
Face
Yeah.
a mother could love. Only a mother.
Yeah.
So I think because I'm like, oh God, no, a bit thrown off by this, and when Ember doesn't really, when she gets a bit thrown off, she's just doesn't know what to do but attack.
Okay.
Blow it up with fire.
Kill it with fire. Okay.
I'm gonna do try to Witch's Bolt.
Okay.
At second level.
Okay.
20.
Nice.
Not
Was that okay? That hits.
Excellent. Sorry, I didn't mean to say 20, not natural.
It makes a difference.
17 damage.
Oh, nice. That witch bolt though. It's one of my favorite spells. Well, favorite spells is a generic casting.
Ah, shit, he's wrong dice. Never mind. It's fine. They'll do.
Excellent. It's his turn, and while may have been considering what was going on, who these creatures are that came in brandishing weapons, is like it kind of has electricity now. It's shot out in its face, and it kind of rears back and roars.
Oh no!
Kind of comes lumbering up to y'all.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Skip and Beishra. I'm sorry, pals. I've got you up near his side there. Okay, he's gonna charge in and make his multi attacks. And because he's large, he's gonna get at the both. Share the love.
Excuse
Share
me
the
while I go
love.
get my bottle of gin. Christ.
Or no. Of course. Oh. This is for Daisha. So that's a 24 hit. I rolled real well. Thanks, Wiz save.
Thanks, Wiz save.
Yeah.
Whiz save.
Oh man, these dice though. For 10 piercing, and then 2 claw attacks. One at each of you there. Oh god, again. 24 against Skip. Sorry, I shouldn't be happy about it. I'm just really happy that these dice are.
Yeah, that's double my
I
ACs.
forgot we leveled. I have so much more HP than I thought we
God.
did.
This is why we update our sheets, folks.
They are updated. I just had forgotten.
Yeah.
Had forgotten.
Mhm.
All right, teacher.
For only 4 slashing. 4 slashing.
4 slashing
against
for me.
Skip there,
Alright.
yeah. And then, oh my god, again! The same number. Not just rolling well, it's the
Right.
same number. That's
You need to
crazy.
change dice. Fucking ASAP,
Mhm.
pal.
The whiz saves are now for
Um,
Borden.
Sure. It's maybe just beginner's luck with them. That's 7 slashing if they're close.
So that's 17 total then.
Yes, I don't remember what my first batch was.
It was 10. No, that's fine.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, he's come over and he's fighting and slashing at you. Yeah. And that's a big creature. It's way taller than Skip. Excellent. That is his turn. Now it's Eric.
Well,
I've kind of got you
see,
guys planned out now that you're in this open space, so he's kind of the other side from Daisha and Skip.
I feel like Eric would be more pragmatic than Skip
Mm-hmm.
and just see the problem at hand and want to
Mhm.
shoot it.
Yeah. Danger to his friend.
So he's going to shoot it even though Hannah playing him doesn't want to shoot it. So yeah. Oh. Hang on. We open his character sheet. Yeah, he's not going to hit it.
Oh.
I rolled a 2. So it'll be a 6
No
to
matter
hit.
what bonus is, that's really hard to. Yeah. Okay. He does not hit, unfortunately. It's not a misfire though, is it? It's just one.
No,
for misfires
it
for
wasn't.
this
Thank God. It was with Dandelion.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he does that in the Marigold. Got you.
It's Jason's turn.
Well, I've just been hit, so I think that would trigger the casing.
Yeah. There's a big,
Definitely.
scary, roaring monster right up against y'all.
Oh. This is where it gets scary, because... okay. Yeah. He's gonna strike from where I am.
Okay.
Oh no. See, as soon as the battle commences, all dice just betray me and just
Yeah.
leave me.
Normally,
Well,
Jasons are okay.
15.
15 does hit.
Oh my god. I'm sorry for what I said. Okay. And
You know the
D.
scale of the dice.
I know. D. I'm just trying to find what D6 it is on these fancy dice. No, that one. This one. It's the fireball.
Oh.
6.
Nice.
10 piercing. Gets it right in like the snoot. It gets on its booper.
Right on his booper. He kind of roars back, and when he rises up, he looks even taller. You can tell that when he's rising up, it's hard to rise up in an enclosed space. So he's looking real mad. Because he's right up against the entrance with you guys. Excellent. Well done, Kason. Now just shit.
Okay, so I have a question for you. Do I still have the capability Right, okay. I want to go into a rage for fighting reasons, but I also want to be able to try and reason with this thing. I won't be able to do that well in a rage, right?
Not
Kind
really.
of be like
What to do. Yeah.
Just
Kind of
really
productive to each
angrily.
other. Yeah.
Yeah.
You will go away now.
Yeah, just continually rolling intimidation. Like.
I'm so fucking conflicted. Like, oh.
Yeah. It's hard, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's hit you, man. It's hit you.
It
Yeah.
has real bad.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
But
Exactly.
he also did just hurt Bayshore real bad too, and
He did. So, yeah.
so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna burst into Barbarian Rage,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna hold my action to see if he does
Okay.
it again. Because if Bayshore's gonna try and talk to this thing,
Okay.
maybe.
What?
No, but like if he, oh fuck it, he's gonna do it again.
Your heart is telling you to do.
I don't know. It's a real good question. I'm gonna try and speak to it.
Okay.
No, I can't because I'm in a rage. Fuck's sake, this is the worst.
Hit it.
I'm gonna hit it. I'm just gonna fuck
It's
it.
hurting your friends.
I'm gonna hit
and
it.
It's a dangerous
Okay.
danger to others.
Um,
Just remember.
I'm going to hit it. All right, Paul. I hit it.
Alright, Paul.
All right, Paul. All right, Paul. 24 to hit, please.
That definitely hits.
Good. 12 slashing with my great axe.
Nice.
Oh, I'm still kind of floating.
Yeah.
Can I
you're still
propel myself?
tall.
Like,
Yeah, you can kind of, because I do your levitation boots, rather than having to push yourself along, you just lean forward slightly or lean back. It's
Like
kind of
a-
like a hoverboards.
like the stupid hoverboard thing. That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
yeah.
Okay. That's why I'll just be like, and go into
You're just
battle.
hovering next to him. Yeah. You can just slide forward slightly.
Okay, that's fine.
Cool. Bayshore.
I am going to shout at it. I'm going to shout in Draconic. I didn't Draconic translate the word. I was going to say Google translate the word. Draconic translate the word. But it's basically going to be like, you do not belong in this world. And I am going to fucking Thunderwave.
Ooh.
Ba-ba-boom.
How
Okay.
exciting.
Yeah.
And let me quickly just look up the fucking rules for Thunderwave. I think it's just a
save, isn't it?
pass for you guys. Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of save is it? I forget. Constitution, is it?
Might be. Oh, I've forgotten the alphabet. ST. Minor. Thunderwave. It is a con, it is.
Okay. Who am I trying to beat? Ooh. Doesn't matter. Who rolled a 9, so he fails.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. This is pretty exciting because you guys have never ever seen this come out of Bayshore.
I know.
I'm like, what?
What?
2 and
Who knew?
3. Okay, so yeah, it takes 2 and 3, 5 thunder damage. The
Thunder.
Thunder. It's a really obscure Pokemon reference. And I push it 10 feet away from us.
Heck
I
yeah.
basically kind of do it. It's not like with my spear, but I basically point it forward, stab it forward, it forces out from there,
Okay.
as opposed to like a stab or a.
Yeah. I think it comes out your hand because a lot of the power is coming out of that hand because it's holding hand for your spear. Kind of
Oh.
down, pushing down the
I
spear.
see.
So I'm gonna force it out from that way.
Yeah.
While shouting in Draconic.
And
You don't
so,
belong
like,
in this world.
the echoing in this cavern is nuts because that sound travels 300 feet, so it's just
Yeah.
So all of your brains kind of rattle a little bit at the sound of that. Thankfully, you guys weren't in the blast radius, but you can sort of like
Oh,
feel it
Jesus.
in your bones. It's kind of like standing too close to giant speakers at a metal concert.
I feel like my teeth are like rattling a little bit.
Yeah,
You know that,
yeah,
right?
you can feel it in your spleen. Definitely.
Apparently, it is Wux Canotac Bellon Persvec Nomeno Treskri.
Just rolls
rolls
off
off
the
the
tongue.
tongue.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
it
we're the same
does.
person. Ugh. Jesus.
Indeed. We're just Russian dolls. Cool.
Full of ourselves.
Oh,
I did a cool thing.
you did a cool thing.
I'm
and you get
almost like-
pushed back.
I'm almost like surprised
Yeah,
at myself.
yeah, because I don't think you're fully aware that can happen.
Just wanted to stab him
suddenly,
and
like,
then this happened.
whoosh, yeah.
Skip's head turns and he's like, what?
There's just dots over everyone's head right now. Yeah, so epic. Yeah, you get him pushed back. He kind of looks stunned there for a moment. And it's kind of rolled on the ground slightly. Ember, it is your turn if you want to roll your damage.
Sure do. Got the right dice this time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for the
I'll
record,
make
I
all
rolled
the
with
difference.
2 d10s. But I was like, fuck
Okay,
it, it's
yeah.
fine. Yeah, it wasn't anything higher.
Yeah.
14 damage.
Um,
Also, I double checked as well because you pushed him back 10 feet. I was like, will he be out of the radius of my thing? But he's not, so it's fine.
Which bolt's quite
Okay.
quite a good distance.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So he he gets pushed back and smacked in the face basically with the force of the thunder wave, and then further electrocuted. He's certainly looking very rough. It is his turn now, and so despite that, despite his teeth looking all rattled, his mane, because of the electricity, his mane is doing that static thing. It's just like, yeah, he comes lumbering towards you again at a charge and goes into attack. So he's gonna definitely bite a Basher again because you just hooked him up. However, that is only a 10. And I do not believe that hits.
No, it doesn't.
No.
No.
And then a claw for both y'all. Oh, that's a 2. Whiz save. Why not do me like that?
Thanks for
There
the
you go.
save.
There you go.
Keep 'em up.
So that's a 7 against Beisha and a 19 against Skip.
Yeah, it hits me.
For 8 slashing.
4 slashing.
Mm-hmm.
4.
4.
What's up?
4. Excellent. That is his turn. He's now back up in melee with you guys, and it is Eric's turn.
Okay. Eric will try shooting again, please, with Dandelion.
Yeah.
With Dandelion.
Sound like Forrest Gump. Hang on. 18 to hit.
That hits.
It's a D10. Excuse me. Pardon me. That's a D12. Excuse me. There we go. 6 piercing. Pew pew.
Yep.
With my shooting guns.
Pew pew pew.
Singular.
Yeah.
I don't know
Huh?
if he can do anything else because I only have his old character sheet and also Slider.
I don't believe so. He gets an extra grip point at this stage because he upped his wisdom. So that's him. Now it's Kason.
Manicore's back up in my grill, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's gonna fight back.
Okay.
For 14 plus, I think it's 20 not natural.
Not me. Yep. Good. So that needs to be 14.
1d6 is the fireball, yeah. What? 2 plus 2, 6 piercing.
Jesus Christ, cat. Sorry, my cat
Good
just
lord.
decided to announce herself by jumping onto my desk.
I'm here.
Left your door is slightly
me.
ajar.
Yeah.
Right.
This is what
Grown
happens when I
thumbs
don't
and can now
focus.
open doors.
Wanted to make a celebration there because Kason's just killed him.
Kill shot
Are you
Kason!
serious? Oh my god.
Yep, he had a whopping 4 left, so. Mhm.
Wow.
That was
Just a little bit right in
So,
the snoot.
What?
maybe he's super susceptible to snoot bites.
Yeah, that's his
I
Achilles
like to say
heel.
maybe like the creature is kind of like the manticore is kind of like "Rah," being all roary, and he latches in and grabs its tongue, and
Ooh.
yanks
Ooh.
it out of there, and then
Okay.
like chokes on its blood.
Ooh.
Okay, super dramatic. All right,
Yeah.
choking
Like
in his
it.
blood. Yeah,
Just
it's
to
really
like it.
somehow work that.
Whilst also like all static energy, so he's got the snake attached to his tongue, while his mane is all like up, standing on end with the static.
He's never looked
Gunshot
better.
to the face. He's never looked better. And with that, the creature lets out a final death cry and slumps to the ground.
What does this death cry sound like? What? Tell me now.
There you go.
Beautiful.
You're welcome.
Beautiful.
That was lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's my new
Yeah.
ringtone.
Or just going fucking snakes, because he does in fact speak common. So he says fuck and
That
snake.
was, I expected that to be a lot more difficult.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a lot harder.
Mhm.
Huh.
Don't tell the DM that. Jesus.
Well, especially with her scary whiz save rolls. Fuck those
Yeah,
dice,
but
by the
this-
way.
There's plenty more opportunities like this night. Fuck it.
Yeah, you're absolutely
Yeah.
right. Shut up,
Fucking
Hannah.
words.
Shut up, Hannah.
Thank you. Good night.
Yeah.
This might not be like the final thing, so you never know. You never know.
This might be this baby.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Oh, no.
It's wee baby.
Yeah, but with
Bummer.
that, it is perished. You're left alone in this dark cave. Oh, maybe we want some gloomier music than just the happy stuff. There we go. Yeah. So you are now in a cave, alone with a dead man.
To skip.
Mhm.
These
Mhm.
creatures are not for soft skins to be friend with.
I agree. Certainly not these ones.
Mhm.
These are dangerous creatures.
Oh
Mhm.
my god.
I like how it just looked like everyone's screen froze there because everyone just stopped moving.
It's just
Yeah.
so like, oh, I don't know. It's good. It's good. I'm
yeah,
enjoying this.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Mhm.
oh.
I'm at Ember's actually standing in the background like.
So tense.
It's like
Caesar.
it's almost like when you're like gunning for a fight, and I agree completely. And you're like, ugh.
Stop it. Yeah,
All the
yeah.
wind out your sails. Basically.
No,
You're right.
these creatures have no place being. They would never be anyone's friend, regardless.
I guess we would never have known that because we killed it, but that's okay. How are we gonna get this thing back to the guy? Do we have to do that?
Yeah,
Bag
we
of
do.
holding?
Don't think it'll
Frick.
fit.
No, yeah. I do have a spell that can reduce its size, and then we can like put it in, and then it'll just become big again.
Yeah, we could do that. I still don't like the idea of this guy, honestly.
No,
but
me neither.
since we went to all that bother, we might as well try and get some gold out of him. I say that as a pragmatic businessman.
Must we return the whole creature?
Do you know what valuable bits are of it?
Nature check maybe? Survival?
Sure.
Survival?
Survival.
Savez-vous?
Survival. Oh, that's Cason's. I was like, +1. What? Cason's. 10. I guess I haven't really seen one before. So.
Yeah. I mean, it all seems pretty exotic, so it's kind of hard to tell what would be valuable.
Is it? I mean, it's dead, so. Would it be able to shrink it and put it in the bag of holding? It's not like it needs to survive in there.
I don't know if you can do it to inanimate objects.
Okay. It just says to cause a creature or an object you can see within range to grow larger or smaller for a duration. Choose either
What's the
creature-
duration?
1 minute.
Oh, okay. No.
But then we could like squeeze it in 1 minute and then it'll be fine.
How big is it? Like,
Won't
Well,
get
it's
it back out.
currently large, so it would become medium.
Oh,
so
yeah.
the size of a person.
No, that wouldn't work.
can we? We've
I
got the
I think
horses.
we should return. I think we should return a paw, and leave and burn the rest.
Yeah.
Can we take the head?
You can, but it is harder.
We'll take the head. I'll go and cut off the head
Yeah, I don't want it. No.
with my hand axe.
Okay, roll survival for me.
2 hours later.
Oh shit! I just rolled a 20. Hot damn!
One fucking swipe flies off.
I'm like, well.
Sorry, so
it'll
22.
still, yeah. It'll still take a little while to get through because it's a lot of muscle to get through,
Yeah.
what have you. But you get through it.
If only I had a serrated knife.
Yeah, the head is now about the size of a person.
Oh shit! Sorry, I thought. Oh, okay.
No, yeah.
The creature themselves is large, which is like 4 squares big, whereas you guys are 1 square big.
The one she said it was the size of a person was
When
when
it was
if I
smaller.
was to reduce it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got you.
So it's
got
like
you.
Yeah.
the head itself is the size of a
Okay,
person.
well, I've done this now, so
Mhm.
here we are.
Behind the back. Yeah.
It can fit on a
Hold it
horse,
back
right?
Kind of pull it out. Yeah, you
Do
can
we
tie
have
it and
horses?
just have the horse pull it. Nope. You didn't say you were taking them with you.
Fuck's
Couldn't take the
sake,
ponies.
guys.
No, I knew that.
Chat, you
rude.
have one job.
Right,
Joke.
fuck
Yeah,
off.
chat. If you're new to our chat, if you do exclamation point horses, it gives
God
these
damn
guys a
it.
reminder to remember that they have horses.
Because we will leave them everywhere.
Yeah.
Just random groups
For
of
months.
horses scattered throughout
Yeah.
the land. Yeah.
Having their own adventure.
Can I sling this over
Yeah.
my back? And like ultra piggyback it?
Kinda. It's probably easier to try and drag it if you can. You could try and lift it.
Alright,
just
I'll
require
try
a
and
couple of
drag it.
strength rolls. Okay. Just roll just a strength roll to see how you're doing with it.
Just straight strength. 18.
Okay. Yeah, you manage enough. I mean, it's kind of slow going because you're kind of carrying a big, because it's big. It's kind of like carrying, those giant Holland type bags full of sand for when people are building or doing their driveway.
Yeah.
So it's like dragging one of those. But
fine.
you get there.
I'll take
You're
my time.
strong. You're a big lad.
I'm
You're
a big strong guy.
You're swole.
Can I get Ember to burn the rest of it?
Okay. Sure. I mean, I'll go over my produced flame and I don't know what to say. I guess I was a bit torn with this whole thing anyway, but it's fine. It's dead now. Burn it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
No one
Beisher
can-
wants it gone, so I think that's a good sign.
Mhm.
Do we have
It'll
anything
be tricky to try and get it alight because the place
Yeah.
is kind of damp. And you can't just set a person's body alight without
No.
something.
Oil? Does anyone have any oil?
No.
No,
I would like to look
So
around to
she's-
see if there's any like driftwood or something I can find to start like a pyre going on.
Okay.
Fire.
You can
Oh, we push
roll-
it out to the sea.
Yeah.
I mean, will that do? I don't know.
I don't know. Depends what you guys want to do.
I mean, we beheaded it.
What we
so-
could do is no. Sorry, indecisive Hannah's being indecisive.
Mm-hmm.
We just leave it here and say if you want the rest of it, it's in that cave. But you want it destroyed, right, Petra?
Axon. What was his name?
Tundar might have gunpowder that could help with that. Maybe.
He does, yeah, if you want him to sacrifice.
Sure.
Well, he has no choice, yeah.
Beisha is well, she doesn't talk about herself in third person. I do not wish for the soft skin to be able to come back for this,
Okay.
or anyone else for that matter.
Yeah. So it's gonna take his whole keg of gunpowder, but you guys do get it set alight.
Is that
Surely understand.
is that a lot of gunpowder?
That's his whole lot of gunpowder.
Like, is that expensive though?
Yeah.
Hey, Andrew, welcome back. You have nothing.
Yeah. Because the creature's quite large. If you just think of a keg of gunpowder, in order to get it covered, you're gonna need quite a lot of
But
that.
I mean, gunpowder burns out real quick.
Yeah, but you need to cover it.
No, I know, but even if we do light it, it's not going to burn a whole corpse
It's like
of something that
flash.
big. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
flashbang.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking that it would like help get a fire started more, like
Yeah.
maintain it.
Sure.
I don't. If it's gonna fucking cost him a lot of money, I don't want to do this.
Mhm.
And I like because I'm. Sorry, I don't know.
That's fine. Michelle agrees, but Beisha obviously doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Fear of
Because
cost.
sometimes you're gonna have to build something to make the fire if you're wanting to
Yeah.
fire to sit it on top of the fire,
Oh,
but it's
yeah.
quite big. Mm-hmm.
Like, could you give me a ballpark figure?
For how big a fire you're gonna need to
No,
build?
for how much it's gonna
How
fucking
much
cost
the
him.
gunpowder?
Well, I assumed you were trying to burn the entire creature with the gunpowder because you haven't got anything to build a fire with here.
Well, I just
So-
said that I wanted to go and get some
Yeah.
driftwood, so.
Yeah, you can certainly spend some time getting driftwood.
Oh, this is more stressful than it needs to be.
I know. Perhaps we should abandon the cause. On second thoughts, it's not important.
I know. Would it be possible to collapse the cave in?
Depends what abilities you guys have.
This is the worst.
Come up with a plan.
I don't
I'm
think.
trying! Everything is.
I know.
Wow.
Beisha, why don't we? I don't know. You don't want the man to have it. I was gonna say, can we not get them to organize destroying it? But then that's the whole point.
Yeah, he's not gonna do it because he wants it back.
We have the head. That's like the best part. We could just. Well, we don't have to tell him where it is, though. How does he know? How is he gonna know where it is?
That's true. We could.
We just leave it here. How is he gonna know?
What do you mean?
So you don't want the chaplain?
Shut up.
What?
Chappers.
Oh, huskies. Look at him.
Could we feasibly, collectively, between us all, push it out to sea? From where we are. Like, push it back through the cave.
Sure, you could try, yeah.
We're gonna push it a little bit. It'll just float back in again. Like, oh.
The tide, it just comes back.
Yeah.
It's like in Skyrim when you drag the dead bodies into the water and they just kind of float back on the shoreline. Yeah.
I think that if we do that, it might float away elsewhere. And we don't need to use up all of Eric's fucking gunpowder.
Okay, let's do that. Let's try to drag it out.
Okay. If you guys could just roll strength checks for me just to see how you're doing with either pushing or pulling. Eric can make one as well.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you better. Strength checks. All right. Yeah, I don't know why I'm looking at that. Cocked. 18.
Nice. And Ember
17.
and Eric.
13.
Cool. And Skip.
19.
Cool. Yeah, I'll say you guys collectively helping each other out. You managed to get it off. Get it pushed out to sea and just kind of let it. It floats a little bit. Eventually, you imagine it would eventually sink, just like any. The air was out of it. But yeah, it is now off out to its water.
Sort of as we're kind of watching it just to like, well, we're kind of starting it just to know when, just Sukriya. I know it cannot be easy for you to understand the things I ask.
Wait, sorry, did you say
No.
that to me?
Just to everyone in the group as
Oh.
we're kind of watching it, like, flow away. It's a little, dismal, little bobbing along.
Yeah.
And then the things I ask, and then I'll turn and go.
I'm like, it's okay, Bisha. We're all team now.
Love you anyway.
Yeah, as you're running away.
You guys. Oh. There's a cutaway to Eric, and he's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
These guys are the worst.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I agree with you, Beishra. I think this was the right thing to do. That being said, I'm about to drag this head back, but that's more to
You
prove a
can
point
manage
than
it.
anything else.
Urson just... Sorry, Urson just subbed. Thanks,
Aw,
Urson.
thanks,
Really
Urson.
appreciate
Yay.
it.
Yeah.
Really helps.
Super cute.
Love you, subbers.
Thank you.
Subbers. Wonderful. That makes me happy. Cool. Yeah. So you guys drag this head back towards the town of Bexley.
Oh, our emote isn't there yet. Sad times.
So back at
For next
Bexley.
time.
Yeah, I
Back
dragged
at
it back.
Bexley. It's now daytime now outside.
Can we
and,
see Colonel Sanders?
You'll have to go to the tavern. That's where he said he'd wait for you. Mm-hmm.
Will the head fit through the door?
Probably not, because it's quite as like large creatures go. Its head's really meaty, like it's broad head.
It's a meaty head.
It's a meaty head.
too.
You might have to park it outside.
Okay, I'm gonna park it outside, and I'm gonna leave Eric as guard dog for it.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right.
Guard it with your lightest, Eric.
What, this not very tall dude with this massive head? Okay, cool.
No. It's like Eric's head isn't massive. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, and you head inside. It's quieter. It's quieter now. It's got that kind of daytime crowd feel to it, so it's not quite so raucous. And you see various people there. You do indeed see your man sitting off towards the bar.
Okay.
Sipping on a morning ale.
It's a bit early for that.
Mm-hmm.
Judging.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go up to...
Back in the day, people used to drink against it too.
I know. I'm picturing fucking Dickensian Oliver Twist drinking gin instead of water kind of thing.
Yeah. Cleaner.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go over to what is his Neil?
Mm-hmm. He's like, "Oh, you've returned."
Yeah, it didn't go very well.
Oh. Is everyone okay?
Our party's fine. Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
Your manticore, on the other hand.
Oh, had to kill it, eh?
Yeah.
Yes, they are quite dangerous. I've had some good conversations with them, mind you. They did have a great temper.
We brought you back his head. That's all we could bring back. It's outside.
What happened to the body?
It was too mangled.
Real deception.
Fucking 20. Get in the bin. Amazing. Not 20. I have no bonus to it. Sorry.
Okay. So he's like, "Oh well, that's disappointing. Obviously then it doesn't have the expensive parts on it, but well, it's well, make do, I suppose. To speak to some people.
Okay. Is he giving us the money now?
Yeah. He's gonna look begrudgingly because obviously the 200 gold was for the body.
Yeah.
But he'll give you the gold.
Okay. I'm gonna Turn to him and be like, you have no business dealing in these creatures. These
There's
monstrosities.
a business for everything. He was an okay kind of guy. He was just a bit grumpy.
No, you're enabling dangerous types. I disapprove of this enormously.
Aren't we all a bit dangerous? He looks at your axe pointedly.
There's a difference.
Mm-hmm. Well, we all have our opinions about things. And now you have your gold.
Do you deal in other creatures?
Yes, we do. I have a few birds with me. They're quite pretty little things.
Where do you get them?
Get them from all over, really. Most recently, I was up in Jadron, but you know, it's all over the place.
From their homes?
Sometimes. Well, usually it's from breeders more than from their homes. Easier to know the stock that way. Kind of like dealing in cattle at a market.
Oh no. This is so intense. Like, so tense, not intense. So tense.
Yeah.
Are we turning into like Yieldy High Fantasy Peta?
Uh-huh.
I think we might be.
It appears to be,
Mhm.
yeah.
Are you gonna run into the farmer's fields and like, release the cat?
Mm-hmm.
Meat is murder.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
I'm
step
just-
forward and shove him.
Oh.
Neutral. True neutral.
Yeah. I've stepped away at this point, but
He's probably gonna look at you though, Skip, because you're the one he handed the money to, and be like, you might want to control your friend there.
Skip's so torn. He's like,
Mm.
I am the face of the Ebon-Guard. I need to be professional here.
Mhm.
But back off, buddy. You don't speak to us like that.
I could easily
Man.
take the gold back if you don't want to do dealings with me.
I know we did fair work for fair gold, but I don't.
The gold was for the body.
And we
I
brought
imagine.
you what we could of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
He doesn't know that that's not true.
I know. But he's saying you've taken the gold from him and done business with him, so then you can't turn around and say,
Oh, I can judge his
Mhm.
business all I like. Don't come looking
Yeah.
for us again. We'll.
I shan't. I plan on leaving soon.
Post haste.
My business here seems done.
Talk amongst yourselves.
So I don't know. Do I see what's going on here, or am I
I mean,
like?
I'm assuming you all
Yeah.
went in. Yeah.
This is so difficult because we're all like so
That's fair.
conflicted. We're like, but the animals, and then we're like, but then I'm like, oh, this guy like is just earning a living kind of thing.
Mm.
I've just stepped back. I'm just glaring now.
Okay. Yeah. Me too. I'm not getting involved. I'm just gonna
Okay.
watch from afar, just in case. Because I'm presuming that Skip's got it sorted. Like he'll sort it. So.
Yeah.
Sure.
He assumes with the business dealt with, that is a finito on the job, and seems to be going about his business again.
Okay. I'm not gonna read it out because just screw that whole mash of letters right there. But in Draconic, it's almost like imperceptible, kind of like a. Well, they don't growl, but like that hiss.
Yeah.
In Draconic, if I see you again, I will kill you.
Cool. He kind of turns around and looks at you and gives you this kind of pointed eye narrow, and then just goes about his business, finishing off his drink.
Interesting.
Leaving Cason's like just come up to stare.
Yeah. But yeah, he seems eager to get out of there now that his precarious business is taken care of. He seems to want to get out of there.
If he wasn't such a dodgy guy, I'd give him his money back. But
We should have maybe spoken to this little, this dude, this little. Oh my god, sorry, I'm really tired.
That's okay.
Manticore, that's it. We should have spoken to him, but like I don't know, he freaked me out. I didn't know what to do.
No, I mean he was going to fight us anyway, so it's.
Well, that's not true.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter. Let's talk. I don't want.
Yeah,
I don't want to know.
It's fine.
I don't want to know. Let's talk about this ever again.
Yeah. But yeah, she was just reacting in the moment. She's a fiery person. Fiery genasi.
Weird to get
Our heart on our sleeve.
But yeah, so he shady business taken care of. He heads off.
Damn.
Oh, we killed it. What the heck? Oh.
Don't dwell.
Okay, no, I just brought it up again. Never mind. Never mind.
Well, at least he shall not profit. You know.
So yeah, with that and feeling conflicted as a group as to what's happened and what all of the implications were, hindsight on things and whether it was right to take money and stuff. You guys kind of hunkered down in the broken ore for a minute, just to kind of collect yourselves. And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session because it's getting on a bit. Yeah, leaving you guys after a morning.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do love testing people's models. Fun. But yeah, good game, guys. GG.
That was very good.
Yeah, it was very good.
I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
Yeah. Slippery people.
And it's nice to see Beisha getting more involved.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. That was That was really good. That was That was super interesting. Good job.
It's good.
Good job.
Yay.
Thank you.
Cool.
So that's us for today,
Just
people. Keep in touch via Twitter. Let us know what you think and stuff. We're always welcoming feedback and what have you. Hopefully see you guys around and see you next week when we will be announcing our giveaways. Lots of fun stuff there. The one I'm most excited about is the NPC.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Thanks to all of our new followers and indeed subscribers.
Subscribers! Oh my goodness, we have subscribers.
How
That is pretty
exciting.
crazy. It's pretty crazy. Thank you, everyone, for
Yes.
sticking around, for being in chat, for following, for subscribing, for just generally being wonderful people. You are awesome and makes us all very happy.
Oh, God, I'm in such a moral quandary right now, though.
I know.
I'm
It's
so
a
torn.
tense moment. Yeah.
You know that's a super good session if everyone's away being like,
Did
feels
I do the right thing?
Feel about that. Yeah.
Who
He
can
was
say?
challenging you on that. He was challenging you on that.
Yeah. Oh, I had to actually roleplay
She will
tonight.
literally
Ugh.
Yeah.
tear his throat out if she sees him again.
I made a note of that.
We won't hold back. It's okay.
Oh, that was a good one.
Good, yeah.
GG, guys.
Cool.
GG.
Yeah. Well, good night. Good evening. Have a
Cheer, bye.
lovely- Yeah.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.